Welcome to episode 50. Whoo, we made it.
I almost died on my way here. There was almost no episode 50.
So bad.
No, I had to tell this fucking story. Because I should have knew not to get in the Uber when it was a fucking Somalian in a fucking
so
Charger.
racist.
I told you I would have got. I got here before you.
That's so racist. But speaking of racist Somalians, I seen a car accident today and it was a fucking Somalian, and I recorded and I was like, damn, every time it's a fucking accident I see, it's a fucking Somalian. But I didn't post it because I know.
I do have what are those? A stigma that they can't drive. I also have a stigma that they do fucking drugs. That's the fucking problem here. That's the fucking problem.
I think everybody does drugs.
I'm pretty sure that the Somalis do fentanyl. I'm pretty sure that's what
not
the fucking
grown ones. This
nigga
dirty.
was not grown. This nigga had his hat cocked to the fucking back playing Future on fucking SoundCloud and told me he know who I was. So yeah, that's cool too. I was like,
my neighbor see me today and I'm so fucking awkward. He was like, "Oh, you got a podcast?" I'm like, "Oh, let me be on there." And I'm just looking at him like, "Yeah, yeah." Trying to get on the elevator for it closed, but I can't talk with my neighbors no more because they see me on the internet. How the fuck you find me on the internet?
That's irritating.
People you may know.
But I don't talk about him though. He cool. I talk about.
But anyways,
nobody.
So we're driving and he's talking to me and I'm talking. I'm in a good mood, having a good time. And the nigga starts falling asleep.
Wait, like what do you mean? Like he's driving?
Not like how you just sound, not like just fucking nodding. And I'm
no. Wait, was he driving or was he at the
driving?
stop?
And it's raining, and so I'm thinking I'm tripping, like I'm tweaking. I'm like nah, until I see the car going towards a wall. I'm hey. He's like nah. I seen it. He said I'm not even high yet, and then he picks up a fucking THC fucking pen. So like, you want to hit it? I'm like, yeah.
Your mic, man.
He's like, he hands me the pen back. Like, he picks it up. Like, I'm not even high yet. And he picks up his pen. And he's like, you want to hit it? I'm like, yeah, shit. If I'm going to die on this 10-minute drive.
He said, yeah. Not after you just watch the nigga falling asleep, motherfucking.
I didn't hit it, though. I didn't hit it.
Do we believe you?
I wouldn't believe me, but I didn't hit it. It had nothing to do with what kind of drug it was. It had more to do with the bumps on his face.
Oh yeah.
And it was like he turned his light on, and then he told me he knew what my podcast was, but he only seen it from like clips and stuff. So he's asking all these questions. I think he was trying to figure out was I famous or not. He's like,
yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did. He was asking all these fucking questions. I said, go look at this TikTok.
That is not a good reference. Let it the fuck go. You can't sit like that. I think your coochie's on camera.
Is it? It's not.
She be trying to show it out anyways. It don't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Everybody on my TikTok has asked me, how did your coochie slip out?
Why does everybody keep asking you that?
Because how did your coochie slip out?
That was the wrong thing to say.
It just fell. It's like you have a lot of parts.
I said it wrong.
Speaking of coochies, did y'all see the boy who fucked the boy with no coochie?
I don't have a phone. I've been phoneless, so I haven't seen nothing. But I
think it's really crazy. He got caught fucking a tranny.
You don't get caught fucking a tranny.
He didn't get caught. He was recording. He
was having
looked
fun.
At it, he was like, "Oh my god, don't record me." He didn't get caught.
Yeah.
He knew damn well he was being recorded.
That's the point.
So you didn't get caught shit.
You're living your life, but you should live in your truth.
But if you're trying to hide it from people and you don't want people to, I mean, I don't give a fuck if a nigga's gay or not, be gay, but you be trying to act like you're not
don't
gay,
fuck me and be gay.
you gotta act like you got bitches and you got baby mom.
Don't fuck you and
What?
they gay.
I was saying,
he was making such a good point, and here you go saying some bullshit on our 50th episode. Like they haven't been
here
here with us.
Fuck. Yeah,
like,
they know you.
That was crazy.
Like what? You said like that? That's a secret conversation we had, bitch. Lights, cameras.
I want a gay nigga. They're freakier.
What's crazy is he hit me up again, and he may or may not be hanging out. I don't know.
Who? The
gay
slipper?
person that I'm assuming that you guys are talking about. Not the gay person that fucked the tranny. Not him. A different gay person. Anyways, go on.
Anyways.
Do we really know he's gay? We don't know he's gay for us.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it. We know he's gay. You know he's gay. He knows he's gay. Everybody knows he's gay.
Like
and you fucking love it there.
Video come out.
And you love it there.
But we seen the Twitter porn. Okay.
You said he had a Never mind.
Okay.
I don't even gonna say what he had. You say he had a pocket coochie in his bedroom. I mean,
Wait. No,
bad?
That's weird.
he said he had a pocket coochie.
That's what you kept
That's not that bad. I have a toy.
That's not having a toy.
And he had a portable pussy.
But if you're gay, you would have a dick, don't you think? You wouldn't have a pussy.
So you would release.
I don't know any man.
You're
I don't think
hypersexual.
you would have one out of anybody.
You got me fucked up.
There's
If you
real
think I'm
bodies.
walking around with a pocket coochie, bitch. There's so many real coochies.
Like, what?
What am I gonna do with
That's
what
really
am I gonna do with
hypersexual.
that?
That's weird. That's weird. That's red flag.
You're just horny. That doesn't mean you're gay.
I'm just horny. I have a lot of shit in my house. A
Yeah, I
lot of
can't
shit in my
imagine
house.
what you have
I have
in
a lot of shit in my house. I like a lot of shit. I don't have fucking pocket pussies. That's fucking weird.
Well, you don't have pocket pussy? Why would you have pocket pussy?
why would she have
There'd be
a
no
pocket pussy?
reason. That's what I'm saying.
I don't have a dildo.
So, but equivalent, you have a dildo? You don't have a dildo?
Not right now. I be throwing them away.
What 24-year-old man
Me,
is
that's
walking
the
around with a
point
pocket
is
pussy,
the pocket
man?
pussy. And the other point is, my
You
mom
not-
told me about the
That's
pocket
like a
pussy
white.
the
That's
other
like an
day.
old white man activity. I don't know what that is. That's not like a nigga I know.
I feel like that was just freaky as hell.
You-
But he didn't.
Do you know how
I
many
didn't
bitches
see
you
it.
can people?
Maybe he doesn't.
Like a moving person. No, that's gay. That's gay. You don't even want a moving
Or
person.
he's
You
just
wanna
weird. I don't know if
stick
it's
your
gay,
dick-
but I know
it's
it's weird.
I think it's
Stick
just
your dick
weird.
in something that can't even
Because
react
if he
back
was
to you.
gay, you would have a dick. He would have a dildo. He wouldn't have a pocket pussy
I mean,
because
it's
you wouldn't like
probably
pussy like
uncomfortable
that.
Sticking a dick in your ass.
Girls do it all the time. Yeah, they do.
Their ass though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
For sure they do.
All types. They be
I mean,
sticking all
y'all
types of
just
shit
walk
up their
around with
ass.
butt plugs
That was
and
what I said,
Well,
yeah.
that's cool, but like I can't stick a dildo in my ass all the time.
If you wanted to, you could.
Yeah, I don't
You
wanna
stuck other
sound-
things in your ass too. Anyways.
It's a good way to start a 50th episode. I'll tell you that, but. But no, what do y'all think about the nigga fucking the train though? It's only kind of weird because he got 2 baby or 3 baby moms. He act like
I don't know the backstory. I don't know anything.
He act like a straight nigga. I mean, you know who he is, kind of, know of him. I'm not gonna say who it is, but
Has it been a thing? Is it like a thing?
so it's
all
been a
over
big
the-
thing.
Oh, it's all over
Yeah.
the net.
Like they're just
Everybody's been
disclaiming
talking
him.
about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
everybody could say he's gonna go on a Larry Bridge and jump off.
Yeah, they saying check on that nigga, like,
He
because he
should-
deleted his
he
Facebook
should,
and shit.
he should end it. End it all.
No, he should just move.
I
When
said
you
that
move,
too.
you have a clean slate.
those are 2 options: move or end it all, because ain't no coming back from that.
Or
Be gay.
be fucking
Yeah, but
gay.
I don't think he wants to be gay, or else he would
You
be
can't
gay.
Be a hood nigga and be. I mean, I guess you can, but
See, and that was my thing. 'Cause I remember one time I said, "Why don't niggas just be openly gay? Be cool." And you explained to me like, what you're saying, like, they homies not gonna accept them and da 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 da, right? So
Man, it's 2022. You know how many
Some
thugged out
do.
fucking? I
Yeah.
know some fucking gay people that will kill you.
yeah,
and
but
shoot
if you
the
just
shit out
if you come out gay in the middle of, like,
but I feel like
I-
if you have genuine people, right? It's like shit. Fuck it, you gay. Like
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But at the same time, it's not always like that. And I'm feeling like, okay, cool. If you, because he's been hiding it, obviously.
yeah.
He ain't telling nobody he's gay. So if you hiding it, right, and you don't want that to happen, you might feel like you might lose your friends or all these other
also
things.
lose girls too, because he's probably bi. He probably likes girls also.
So if you feel all this way, why would you let the tranny record you?
did you see how much money was?
But
He's
why would
probably
you
off
let?
drugs or something?
He had to be.
I don't give a fuck. Why would you let the tranny record you? That's crazy.
And it was light too. It's not like it was dark and he just.
If you want to hide it, at
Yeah, I'm
least.
like, he could lie like I didn't know. The lights
Yeah,
is
yeah,
on,
yeah.
nigga. Her waist is
You
the
can't
way
lie and
is
say
on.
I didn't know, because once you in that booty hole, and that wasn't even like a tranny train. That was like a nigga. That's a nigga with some makeup on and shit.
That's just crazy.
He wasn't cute at all.
Someone posted side by side with the actual bitch like you.
No. He trying to say that I was the bitch. He was fucking. He said, I thought it was a train. It's the bitch. They posted side by side. Man, that nigga had a lining.
I was a bitch.
That nigga had a fresh cut.
If I was a bitch, I'm like, don't bring me into this.
For real, I would have been
Don't
mad
say
as hell.
that's me. Did you check with her first?
Go with the lie.
At least, what the fuck? Before you just put me next to a tranny and say,
Okay, I got 2 questions. Number one,
What's up?
y'all think it's bogus that his baby moms are the one that outed him?
Nah,
No.
that's probably out of hurt. But I think it is.
But
yes,
you don't think it's like a conversation you should have like behind doors?
Yeah, I think it's like I think the act of it is bogus, but like no, he's bogus, and like that's just an emotional reaction.
That's his private life. Is he bogus for just living his private life and not telling other people because he don't want to be judged? That's not bogus.
Nobody's bogus, but when you have children and kids, it's just like something you should say. So like when
is that something you should say?
I don't think you have to.
Because you're not dealing with normal minded people. You're dealing with like 22, 20, however old these young,
so
but
for
listen,
me,
but like these young, like, you know, like I ain't gonna say that his baby mama radical, I don't know them, but I'm, you know, just like people of that nature who are not understanding or open minded.
So I don't think he did nothing wrong by keeping this to himself. I'm just saying for me, if I had like, I would want to know your like. I would want to know.
Wait, as a woman,
your sexual preference,
not your sexual preference.
Mom, what are you saying?
Like if I had a child with somebody,
what would that change?
I would want to know.
What would that change if your baby dad told you right now, I'm gay, I don't like girls? What would that change about you? I mean, you're not together.
It wouldn't.
So then why does
nothing.
it matter?
It's just more so about we have a child together, so I don't ever want to find out from a video.
Another thing I heard
that it's more so about that. It doesn't affect me at all. It's just more so like we like just tell me so I don't ever have to find out.
But the crazy thing I heard, I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying what I heard. Was that he was fucking dude with his son in the room. Now that's a little insane, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. Bitches do that all the time. So crazy. So but I don't know if
that is weird though.
I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm just saying I don't know if that's true. I ain't gonna say that.
We have a kid together. I would like to know what you may or may not be exposing my child to.
No, yeah, that is. But you shouldn't be exposing your child.
It's like once you have a kid together, but like if you just fucked me. And you're gay,
but how different?
You don't have to come back and tell me, hey. But like maybe if it was like a real, like if we had like a relationship and like we loved each other or something like that, like just tell me so like I wouldn't have to find out and feel weird. Like damn, did this nigga ever?
I don't think it was meant for nobody to find out, which is why I'm so confused on why the fuck you let the tranny record him. That's the part I can't understand the whole situation.
He was off.
You know,
he had to be
also because like trannies are trannies are girls that were men, but they're gay, so they're girls now. And as we know. Cool with the gays. The gays are wonderful. I fuck with the gays, but they're messy as fuck. Why would you let them record you? There's text message. That's crazy. You can't hide that forever from people of that.
Okay, I have a theory. I have a theory. So maybe this is what happened, right? So maybe because I've had this happen before with me while I'm having sex, right? I've had a nigga record me, and I was just so in the moment that I didn't care at the moment, but I was like. Thinking in my mind, after this, I'm going to tell him to delete that fucking video because, nigga, you're not finna just have me sucking your dick or some shit on with, like, I don't know if you're going to expose me. Even though most of the time it was a nigga I was really fucking with, but still. So, maybe he was just in the moment and he told him to delete it afterwards. Or
but
he was
once you bust a nut, you come to your senses.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't know.
Okay, you said something about what your child is being exposed to, right? But outside the fucking in the same room. If that wasn't happening, dudes like bring the tranny home, but you know, back room or with your child away. But hold on, let me finish. What's the difference between that and like Ari bringing her son around Tay and them?
There's nothing wrong, but that's a conversation little her probably gonna have to have with his son about like that's his sexual preference. Or a conversation Ari is having with her son, like, you know, like explaining what the difference is between what you normally see or what you may feel, and I need to know if that's a conversation I need to have with my son. What someone who looks like a man dressed like to not hate it or not to feel weird, like, you know, like I feel like that's normal. Or even if you have gay friends, to just like explain like, oh, you know, like this is sexual preference, like, you know, to have that conversation. But if I don't know, I can't educate my child, and like if I don't know what they're being exposed to, like say like. If you're somebody who has guns around a lot, you're going to want to let your son or your child know how to maneuver around guns. It's not yours. Like, you know, certain shit you want to teach them because you know what they're exposed to. So if I don't know what he's exposed to, I don't know what to educate him on. Of course you want to teach your child about the world, but there's specific things you may need to.
But either way, it doesn't even matter if it's a gay person. If me personally, if my baby dad, which never had this conversation with me at all, any fucking ways, but if we were regular, normal, like co-parents or whatever, I want you to have a conversation with me if you were having anybody around my daughter.
Should he feel the same way about when you were dealing with women, dykes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot that even happened.
Yeah, though.
I mean,
Because
I did have that, but okay. So the reason I never had a conversation with like London on a in-depth level, which I would now.
Talking about your baby dad.
With my baby dad, we never had a conversation because he was having like, your ex and like other bitches around my daughter. So I really never felt the need to have the conversation because you never had the conversation with me.
Basing off what she said about.
Okay, basing off what she said, I guess I would understand why. My daughter was only like 2 years old, so she didn't really understand. If she would have been a little bit older, like now, then I could understand where he would want that, like want what you
would
just
you
said.
have that conversation with her now?
Yeah. And she's came up to me like in the grocery store. It's funny because there's this tranny and she's like a boy girl or whatever, and she checks us out all the fucking time. And London's so fucking rude and disrespectful. And she was like, "That's a boy, but she looks like a girl. But that's a boy, but I don't understand. Is she a boy or a girl?"
That's why you should have a conversation with them so they could not say shit like that or know what's going on when they see it.
No, you're right. They should have a conversation. I think
especially if it's gonna be like within their home, like like especially like with how the world is. So it's a conversation you're gonna have because my son's gonna have to go to school with these people, go to the grocery store and see them. Not these people. I'm not saying it like that, but like people have these different preferences and carry themselves throughout the world differently. So it's but if you're a 2-year-old and at home all the time and you've seen it all the time, that means that's a conversation with you sooner. It's something that's like prevalent in your everyday life, and then you may wonder like say if. So it's a 2-parent home, right? And there's a mom and there's a dad, and you guys were a family, and the son, the daughter, whoever grows up seeing the mom and the dad together, but then one day they see mom with the mom and dad with the dad. They're going to want to know what the fuck is going on, So if I know that my kid is going to be confused like that, like, tell me, nigga, if you going to start bringing niggas up.
Okay, moving on.
That's true. I do agree with that.
Tell me about what's going on with Meg, because I don't know.
She's a fucking liar. She's a fucking drunk liar. She's a drunk lying bitch who don't know what the fuck happened. I'm not to the stature where I can't say what everybody else is the fuck thinking. And we're a lot of like our moms.
Who, you and Meg?
Yeah.
So you're a drunk liar?
No. I see how she got in this position where she had to start lying. I see everything. Like I see everything but up until the point where she lied and said this nigga shot her. I'm like, yeah. Right on. I get it. Right? I get it.
But what happened? Because we already knew the story. Like, what
made
you just...
So what I knew at first, right, is that Meg and Tori and their friend was at a party, and Meg thought Tori was arguing, like flirting with Kylie, and Kylie put them out, and then 10 minutes away up the street, Tori shot Meg in the foot, right?
Yeah, but we already talked about that. We call her a liar.
Right. Okay. Yeah, there's new information that the only fingerprints on the gun is Meg's and her friends. There's no gun residue on fucking Tori. That Meg the Stallion just did an interview with Gail Knight and said that the reason they got into that she been at the party all day. She said she left on her own. Bitch, y'all got put out because you were a drunk bitch started shit with your fucking friends over this bitch over here. Right? You see how I could understand what the fuck is going on? Right? So they got put out the fucking party, right? And so now,
oh my God.
So now I'm just being so honest right now. So right, they get put out the party, right? So Meg's all mad about Tori talking to the bitch, right? They get put out the party, and then they get in the car. This is what I think happened. They get in the car, right? And now they're telling Meg she's tripping, and Meg feels like the world's against her and she's drunk. So she's like, fuck it. I'm going to walk, And they're like, Meg, you're drunk. Where the fuck are you walking to, So Meg's big ass, she gets mad because, you know, now part of the story is that Meg she wanted to get out the car so bad. She started kicking the window. Yeah. She started kicking the window.
And she could do it.
Yeah, so she kicked the fucking window out, and now they're like, all right, bitch, go do you. And now she's outside fucking drunk with glass shatters in her fucking foot.
Yeah.
Fucking drunk, mad at her fucking friends, gets back in the car, but people already called the police on them. And when the police come, she knows nothing happened to her. And she said, this is glass. This is glass. I don't know why she got drunk and changed her mind. And said the nigga shot her.
So wait, hold on. So when they said she got shot, or the bullet hit the ground and it ricocheted, hit her foot, and
there's no bullet fragments though. No, the hospital lost the bullet. I don't even think that I never heard that they found bullets at the scene.
Only thing I seen from that interview, because I don't give a fuck enough to watch that shit, because I already don't believe her, was her trying to cry, and it was so big. You're so too famous not didn't coach you.
She wanted to laugh because she said
she didn't never want to laugh.
She did when she said she's sitting there like he's said this, bitch. He said this, bitch. That nigga ain't shoot you and say this, bitch. Nobody shoot nobody. Like, what the fuck? And then she was saying dumb shit like Tori was standing up in the car. I know
Did he say dance, bitch, dance?
Y'all have to watch the video. That bitch, it just drunk.
Tori probably could stand in the car.
And then how they said the interview is to make everybody feel bad. They start off with like, how did you start rapping? Oh, my mom, da da da. And then there's the whole montage of her mom. My mom's dead, and her dad died when she was only 5 years old. And da da da. Bitch, you're a drunk, emotional bitch who got mad and didn't know what the fuck happened. Maybe she did get confused and thought somebody shot her.
I think she
but now
did.
you're just,
No,
bitch,
she's lying about it.
Take it the fuck back.
But I would keep
you
lying.
see what happened to Juice A. Smollett?
I would keep lying too.
You gotta die with.
But you have to get better lies. You have to get.
Yeah, she's gonna have to
you
get
have to
better
get
lines.
tears.
But
that's why she's doing this now. Like she's you remember I'm the victim. Remember I'm the victim. I am the victim. Bitch, I don't even think no one shot a fucking gun at this point. I think the bitch was in there mad, tussling over going her friends say she was gonna shoot all of them.
She probably did. She probably did.
I'm thinking if it was me, the bitch was gonna shoot everybody.
But why wouldn't that story come? Like, why wouldn't they tell the truth?
Because they put don't talk. They took the nigga Tory to jail.
Tory can't do nothing because it's a case. So everything he says has to be said in court.
He can't talk on how she can do interviews and all this shit. He can't do any of this. He literally can't.
But why can she do that? But he can't. Why can she tell everything?
Because she's technically the victim.
She's the victim and the liar and the manipulator and the abuser in this situation. Abusers take power and manipulate situations to where the victims can't speak, and she's trying to make the public feel a certain way about her. Victims want, like, abusers want people to feel like, oh no, I'm the victim. It's me.
Narcissist.
It's me. No, bitch. And you're not letting no one else fucking talk until their side of the story. He can't even fucking talk. Yeah. He can't even say shit, bitch. He just had to go to jail. He's spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in court.
That's just like Johnny Depp's wife. Now that bitch needs to go to jail.
I can't believe they let her sue him back. That's what's fucking crazy. Do you know what happened? Also, they already went to court where she tried to say he was the abuser, but then we find out, bitch, you cut his finger off and all this other shit, and all his ex-girlfriends.
Wait, she really cut it? What do you mean?
She cut the
nigga's finger off.
She cut the tip of
gone.
Somebody is gone.
Bitch, yeah, he has
hold on.
3/4 of a finger left.
This is the last thing that he tells his testimony. I'm gonna put it close to my so I can hear it. This is a very audio recording of her.
Tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny, that Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and I know it's a fair fight. But see how many people believe or side with you.
And what did you say?
That's crazy.
The bitch is fucking crazy.
She's basically just saying, like, go ahead and snitch. See who really believe that I was the one beating your ass, bitch.
I mean, that is true.
Type shit.
But then she wrote a whole book. She never said his name, but she's insinuating that Johnny Depp did all these things, which are lies. So he sues her for $50 million, saying, this is defamation of character. We already went to court and proved you're the abuser.
But at the same time, I don't believe her all. I mean, I believe. Ain't no way he's just. I mean, there are white people, but I don't believe that he was in just sitting there getting his ass beaten, never hitting the bitch back.
Yeah, he probably did some shit.
He had to.
I think it was in reaction if he defended himself. If a bitch is crazy enough to cut my fucking finger off, I don't give a fuck if he shot the bitch in the middle of her forehead. What the fuck?
At the end of the day,
when can people defend themselves? At the end of the
day, her coochie must be fire.
Or he's just really fucking weak and fragile.
Her coochie has to be fire for you to stay around that long after getting abused.
Shit other bitches ain't doing.
He didn't do anything until he got his finger cut off.
Yeah,
that was the last straw. If the coocie's really good and I get my finger cut off, all right, fuck it, bitch. I can find some other coochie. Fuck it. And he left his wife and kids for this bitch. You can't leave your kids if the coochie ain't buzzing.
Yeah, she's that. But also at the same time, what you just said about how you said
you're not even let me tell about the bitch crazy lies because she's
what you were just saying about how what the fuck he was probably doing shit. He probably wasn't doing that much shit. I really think what it be is niggas be knowing how to push your fucking buttons, and niggas be knowing what to say, and they be manipulative as fuck, and they be saying little shit to try to make you do shit. You know what I'm talking about? And try to make you be in that crazy role.
The crazy thing about this situation is they're both actors, so it's like very hard to judge what's going on in the courtroom because, I mean, they're like professional actors. What they do for a living, they lie for a living. So him looking sad looks real, but is it? He's the actor. He is Johnny fucking Depp.
I know. is the
Pirates
fucking
of the Caribbean,
facts.
nigga.
Is that the bitch is fucking crazy, and she sued him back for $100 million, and the courts let him. I think the bitch should be banned from suing people in court. You're a fucking liar. She shouldn't have the ability, and you did.
Did you always sue though?
Hey, you shouldn't be able
but
to.
Why you?
Like, why are you
the
suing
first
back?
time, and it was all a lie, and now he's suing you for all the lies you told on him, and now you'll be able to sue him back. That's crazy, bitch.
And
the
then
first
she's
two was
telling
a
more
lie.
lies. She said this nigga had her captive in the fucking Mexican island somewhere, shoveling wine bottles in her pussy.
Wait, what?
She said he had her captive for 3 days, shoving wine bottles in her pussy for 3 days, and she's not fucking dead somewhere, bitch. You were stuck somewhere for 3 days.
That sounds like wine.
She said getting hurtled at it. She said he was throwing this.
That whole situation is crazy because they were saying I watched a lot of TikToks and a lot of videos on it, and the things he was saying that she was doing to him was like crazy.
And okay, people think that,
but it's crazy how if this was the other way around and it was like people would be going crazy on her. Nobody's going crazy on her. Why do bitches just get allowed to abuse niggas and beat niggas and like Meg play victim? Everybody's like, oh, whatever. But if it was the other way around, niggas,
I love
like you know how quick they was ready to.
I think you should believe black women too. I love black
lanes.
women, but I think you should protect all fucking people. That shit's fucked up. And if so, bitch,
not white women. No, sorry. Never mind.
Your mother's a white woman. Don't forget.
She's I'm like my grandma.
She's fine. They'll be okay.
She does take black cocks, so does it count?
Does it?
No, this DNA swapping. This DNA swap. She got.
Okay.
Wait, your grandma? Wait. Oh, she is.
Did
she
you
is
hear her
with the
cussing
niggas.
me out?
I didn't. I was confused. Oh, she was cussing you out. I forgot.
I said, don't call
Your
me.
grandma's mean. My grandma would never.
Oh. My grandma will.
Has y'all grandmas ever called y'all niggas?
No. What the fuck?
Never. But okay.
I wish my grandma
Would you
would
be
beat her
mad?
ass. I'd beat her ass.
You said some white people are allowed to say nigga. Would you let your grandma say nigga? Like in a cool way?
Would you?
No.
Why not?
Why?
Because my grandma isn't what I'm talking about.
She wasn't raised how you were raised? You told me
No.
the way she was brought up sounded crazy to me.
Yeah, but it's white people shit. It's not the same.
It's like white people shit.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's not the same.
But she can't say nigga.
Nah. Because now I feel like it's racist. It's not the same as someone being
What if your whole life you growing up she was saying nigga and you got used to it? Would you think differently
but
now?
when she was saying nigga, she meant nigger. Get the fuck off my yard.
Wait, she said that before?
I don't fucking know. She's she grew up in segregation. Her family just owned her for dating black. My grandma's like 60, and it's not that long ago that
she didn't say nigga then.
Like not nigga. Like she wasn't saying nigga. I'm pretty sure at one point she was probably saying nigger or in her house like hearing it.
No, she loved black niggas, and she got disowned for loving black people.
I think that you can love black niggas and then when a black
no,
nigga
most
there's
white
break your heart, fucking nigger.
There's white women that do be racist.
She's never made me feel that way, but
if you're getting fucked with a white man, is there any situation you can say nigger while you're fucking?
Fuck no, that shit that Maino said about fucking white women.
Did you hear what Maino said about white women? What? He said he likes to role play as their slave.
As a runaway slave, as a bad slave
that got caught.
You know what's crazy?
Oh god. Here we go.
If I was in the moment, I was drunk as hell, and somebody was to do that to me, I fuck around. I'm so fucking weird that I fuck around.
You would role play as a runaway.
But
you'll be a house slave, so he'll say something different to you.
I just wouldn't do it with the white man. That's a weird fetish to have, and then I would feel like I would feel like our whole relationship.
You can't judge us for fetishes because y'all fetishes are not. You know.
No, it's cool. It's just a fetish that I'm not accepting. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. Find a black bitch that's cool with it. This is gonna make me feel weird, and I don't want to be like a white man's like black bitch.
I wouldn't just keep doing it, but if I was in the moment and I didn't know and he didn't tell me prior and I didn't know he was that way and then he just started doing it, I might.
So a black man could put you on a leash and whip you and you'll feel sexy and ooh, this is spontaneous.
I'll be a runaway slave.
But a white man can't put you on a leash and whip you. You'll feel a little.
Oh no! If I was dating a white man, we could do. I'm talking about the specific slave that scenario. Whenever all the others, like slave owner, I'm picking cotton. I'm a nigger. Nah,
that's not a cool role play. Like, baby, act like you're picking cotton. I'm gonna come and act like I'm about to beat your ass, and I notice how beautiful you are, and I fuck you in a cotton field. You would go for that.
Low key would. I
think I would do it like that.
I literally think
I'll do worse shit. Fuck it. Take me to the fucking Underground Railroad, nigga. Let me free after I suck your dick.
I wish I seen the Gayle King interview because I know
it's some
I know
bullshit.
it's funny. I know
no, all
funny.
I was saying is though is that I feel like I've been in a lot of these same situations with Meg, and we've been through a lot of the same things. So I don't like fault her for being a drunk, emotional person. Like I understand. I just think once you're taking away like people's ability to feed, like this is a huge bill he has to pay. Like this is he's can go to jail.
He's
like
literally blackballed.
I think he's doing better for himself. His music has gotten so better. The bitch said her and Tory were never fucking. She said they never fucked.
She said they never fucked.
She said they never fucked. He has a whole album about how they were in love.
Did you see the Just Hilarious post where you know that picture of Meg when she's like at a red carpet or whatever and Tori's behind her ass like this, and then the caption was, "Don't worry about it, babe. This is my brother."
Like what? That's just crazy.
She's too big to be fucking him though. I ain't gonna lie.
I think that's what probably turned them on.
That's
big
weird.
Bitches love little niggas. Little niggas love big bitches, man.
That's fucking weird though. Like what the fuck? Haven't you said you fucked like a big ass bitch before that long ass leg?
A tall ass bitch.
Okay,
oh my god, I fucked a tall bitch. It was such an accident. Look, I went to go pick her up in the middle of the night in St. Paul or some shit, wherever the fuck. This was a while ago, and she got I didn't notice it. She got into my car. I didn't notice it. Whatever, cool. We driving, get to my crib, my mom's crib, and then. She get out the car behind me. I'm walking to the door. I open the door. Cool. She gets behind me. I still don't know this shit. We walk into the house, and I turn around to lock the door. I looked up at her. I just started laughing. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I just started fucking laughing. And she was just like, what's funny? I was like, nothing. I was like, oh, my God. This bitch is like, she was like 6-something.
Didn't you fuck her, though?
Shit. Yeah. It's too late. No,
what does that feel like? Like, your legs just got to be long as fuck. Like
I don't even remember.
That's weird to me.
They're just tall as fuck. But he could fuck a Meg.
He probably got a big dick. Short niggas be having big dicks. For sure.
You guys always lose me.
For sure.
You guys talk.
I didn't have nothing to say. Just come ahead.
You guys always lose me right there.
Did I tell you I was in his house? I told you all that, right? I was in his crib.
You were in the baby car?
Oh, no. Tory Lanez. Oh, we was at his crib in Miami. And he's fine as fuck. He's cool as fuck. Like literally, he's cool as hell. Like he was having conversations and everything. He was talking about like real ass shit. He was like a real conversationalist. He wasn't weird. He had a bunch of bitches come through though. He went in the back and he fucked a bitch and he came back out, had a conversation. Then went in the back, took another bitch, fucked her. Then he came back out, had a conversation with us. Then like 2 hours later, he had 2 bitches come back.
That's so gross.
Yeah, it was very interesting. At first, I thought,
living life, man, living life. So Johnny Depp, victim, Shorty should go to jail. Still don't even know Shorty's name, but whatever. I guess she was like a semi-famous. Like she used to date. She used to date Elon Musk before this.
Somebody told me like I don't give a fuck. That bitch better be an Aquaman too. I said, bitch, who's see Aquaman 1? What the fuck?
You ain't see Aquaman 1? It was kind of buzzing.
That was what they said. He said, do whatever with her, but she needs to be an Aquaman too.
She's gonna lose that shit 9 times unless it's already filmed.
I don't fucking know.
I can still take
She's a fucking white woman. Nothing's gonna happen to her. No one even gives a fuck. I'm the only person who thinks Johnny Depp is a victim.
It's a crime against a man. No, you bitches get away with everything.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one whose panties are in the bunch right now. I love you.
Get away with every single thing.
I used to love Johnny Depp so fucking much. I used to think he was so fine.
I don't know shit about him.
He's in Pirates of the Caribbean. That's the only shit that I watched with him in. He was fine to me for some reason.
She used to date Elon Musk. I guess Elon Musk bought Twitter now. Or he didn't buy Twitter. He
did buy Twitter.
No.
For $46 billion.
He didn't buy Twitter. He bought 9% of the shares of Twitter, which is the largest shareholder.
For 46.
So he owns.
What can he do? Can he? Like,
so basically, I don't know. He owns 9% of Twitter, and if he's the biggest shareholder, then I guess he has more control than other people who are a shareholder. I think
all he wants to do is be able to say nigger.
You think he bought Twitter to say nigger?
Maybe.
That's not gonna stop. One of the niggas owned the Clippers, and he didn't even say nigger. He just told the bitch, please stop bringing these niggas to my game. Stop sitting front row with these niggas, and stop posting with these niggas on Instagram. I don't care if you fuck them. I don't care what you do, but stop bringing them. Stop hanging around them in public. You're embarrassing me. And he didn't even say nigger, and he lost his fucking Clippers team. So I don't think it matters.
All I'm saying is Elon Musk bought it for free. Yeah, he bought it
for free. The only person
that
can get away with saying nigger publicly is comedians. Literally.
Dude got away with it.
It's
Joe.
Okay, it's
Joe
not even the word.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that was a little different.
Not really. Not really. Actually, he said it like 100
He wasn't
times.
saying I hate niggers. Stop bringing niggers around me.
He was just saying nigger.
Yeah, he wasn't saying like that.
You're a white person.
I understand what
saying
we're not going to go back down this path. We're not going back down this path.
No, but he was using nigger as
he was using it as an educational purpose 9 times out of 10. He wasn't even saying
no, you didn't even see it. You don't even know what the context is. You still don't know.
I can promise you the context weren't negative.
The only crazy shit I heard was the shit about him saying he pulled up to the fucking theater in Africa and said, I'm in the Planet of the Apes.
That was that was crazy.
And he brought it up himself. Like,
that's funny.
He said it was so many black people there. He felt like he was a Planet of the Apes.
Like, what the fuck?
That is kind of
That's
crazy.
fucked up. The other shit, I think, whatever. Don't say it. It's making me uncomfortable. But I don't think it was a I hate black people thing. I think whatever the fuck. Cool. Not cool, but like.
But if any other white person said it and they said it in an educational way,
I think white people say it in the the president of your United States stood in front of us and said Negro over and over and over and over again about a dead person.
Was so funny. I don't remember what he said. That's
Negro, nigger
is black and
man, come on, man. Just say black then.
Like,
but that nigga's like 89.
Oh, that's what
no, he's senile. He forgot
like
what fucking
people.
decade he was in.
Definitely forgot where he was at, what he was doing.
It had
As a
nothing
president,
to do
you can be saying that.
He just didn't know. He could have thought it was the fucking 1989.
Okay, is colored people better? Is colored people? I feel like that's such
crazy.
A weird word.
I think you can't say nothing but black. Don't say urban because you're trying to say nigga. Don't say nothing but black people. That's
they don't
cool.
know that. He doesn't.
I don't even want to hear African American.
They created it, bitch. All I'm saying about him is that he didn't know where the fuck he was. Did you see the one where he didn't know he was talking to his daughter? Thought it was his wife. That nigga don't know what the fuck be going on. I want Donald Trump back.
When that nigga fell going up the stairs to the fucking airplane, oh my god,
he was at the fucking Congress sleep.
I don't even think that nigga
take
does
care of people
anything.
that look at like. You need to be in my fucking senior living.
I don't even think that nigga does nothing.
You need a PCA worker.
He's a fake president. He don't do shit. He don't do
nothing.
shit.
What's Kamala? She running all that shit.
Rice? Kamala Rice?
Fuck her. She stopped being a nigga when she got in the office.
Camila.
Her whole campaign, she was a nigga. I'm black, and now she Indian or some shit.
Yeah, she's not even black. I knew that before though.
But she stopped being a nigga.
What she say? I have hot sauce. I'm black or something.
No, that was Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton got on the Breakfast Club with that. Kamala Harris said she was smoking weed and listening to
Hillary
Tupac
Clinton pulled up
with the hot sauce.
I think Camila said something about Tupac is. She said something that insinuated that he was alive. The nigga's dead as fuck.
I don't know.
I forgot.
I think she said she got so high. Some bullshit. Some bullshit, bitch. Do you know how many black men you put in jail for over 20 years over small amounts of weed? So don't tell me about how you're smoking weed to make me vote for you.
We did it.
Like what?
We did it. That was the freakiest video I ever seen. Like, what did y'all do?
Bitch, do you know who your competition is? What the fuck? We want him out.
Trump said something so funny.
I could have ran for president. They would have put me in that bitch. Y'all didn't do shit.
I just seen a video of Trump, and he was handing out. I don't know if it was old or not, but it was did a hurricane happen when he was president? It was something that happened, some tragedy, and he was down there giving out toilet papers. But he was like the crowd was over here, right? And he's in front of the crowd. And he's picking up the toilet paper and he's shooting it like hoops to them. And he's going like this. I was
rolling. Him back on the internet. I want him back on the internet
rolling.
right and fucking now. And that needs to be Elon Musk.
That's probably what he's going to do. Unban that nigga.
Fucking, why the fuck did you see the post? I wanted to fucking share to Instagram page so bad when they showed that they took YB and Amir's fucking verification. And they was like, the Elon first decision was to take fame from this nigga. That's so fucking funny because why'd y'all take his blue badge? And Elon, he didn't deserve that. I would have took it too.
I don't know.
Elon, bring back Trump before you start taking blue badges, bitch, and give me one.
Elon owning Twitter is cool for right now, but I don't think it's gonna be cool for later because the same weird ass shit, whatever Facebook dude got going on with the metaverse and all that shit, Elon's gonna do some kind of freaky shit with Twitter, and everybody's gonna do some kind of freaky shit with everything. We are gonna be in some freaky ass place, wishing that we didn't.
It's like the Adam Project. You know how he was just like, I didn't fucking watch the movie.
I watched the Adam Project.
Oh, so you know how?
Did you cry watching it?
I did.
What is it?
It's a movie about time. It's
time traveling movie.
It's just
really
a small
portion.
It's a good movie. It's just a small portion of it that relates to what we're talking about right now about how the woman was going back in time to tell her younger self stuff and basically telling herself to buy.
I think that happens all the time.
Yeah, I think that's what like deja vu and shit is. Somebody went back to fix something for themselves and everybody else is stuck on their timeline. But she was going back and telling herself to buy shares of this and buy this. And so the bitch basically controlled time travel and time as her future self. But I think that's like the same thing because everything's going to be digital now. Like, so like maybe right now.
I seen something that said everything drops. You know, like stock prices and shit of stuff. Like, you know how Bitcoin take a big ass drop, all that shit. NFTs are going to take a big ass drop. And when they do, we should stock up because it's not going to stay down. I'm waiting for that day because I'm going to do it.
Well, my NFT's bad.
Speaking of crazy white people, what else we got?
Oh, MGK and
Megan
Fox.
Drinking blood. Okay. I don't think that's weird. They're not drinking cups of each other, but it just drops his blood. But what
would you do it?
Would I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you would. That's a crazy question to ask her.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know I answered that. Would you do it?
It not with just not with just anybody,
actually,
but
no.
I would.
I wouldn't. I would. Okay, it's two different things. If y'all just
unless it's for a reason.
Yeah, if y'all just doing it to be doing it, if y'all just doing it to be doing it, that's some freaky ass shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But
just be
if
doing
there is
it.
like some kind of ritual or something
She's
going
saying
on,
they're doing it on like full moons
doing it
and
for?
shit.
Yeah,
and like
I'm not gonna tell us what they're doing it for. But she did say it's like for a specific reason, like you said, full moons and like some kind of ritual they got going on.
And they're like getting married and think they're soulmates and shit. Like in my head, they probably don't want to come back to fucking Earth, so they're trying to make sure, like, bitch, let's get fucking right, so we don't have to do this.
So
shit
I mean,
again.
if we were doing it for something that would benefit me, then sure.
I need to know exactly. What
Yeah,
I think they both know what the fuck
exactly what they're doing. Yeah. If I knew exactly what I was doing, it was benefiting me in some kind of way. Maybe I could kind of kill you later on and get some more money, whatever the fuck the situation may be. You heard me? Oh, just kidding. Then yeah, I'll drink some.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, I don't like.
I'm lying. I'm not drinking nobody's blood. That is kind of crazy.
It's a drop of it. They're not drinking.
I don't believe them. I don't believe them. It's a
I
drop around their neck. They're drinking more than a drop because they got a drop of each other's blood around their neck.
Whatever. I'll do it. But that's not the point. My point is, I think it's crazy that the same people saying this is bullshit, this is witchery, this is devil worship, this are the same people on every first Sunday are in church and drink Jesus' blood.
That's
like,
a fact.
You're doing the same shit. You can't.
But do you think those same people would literally drink Jesus' blood?
Yeah, it's not. It's just.
I mean, metaphorically, they are.
I'm just saying, like, I don't. Maybe you wouldn't really drink blood, and maybe that's the part that I'm talking about. The whole practice of it. You do the same thing. I mean, so to look at someone else's practice and like. Just people who are very religion based in general look at something else and say, "Oh, those are spells."
Or
that's what
not
the whole
even
book of
religion
Psalms
based,
is.
because the people that are talking don't even go to church or do nothing religious. It's just people think everything is weird that they don't understand. I mean,
but they do understand it in depth. You practice it. But
they don't practice it.
Yes, they do.
I'm talking about everyday Facebook, Twitter people.
Everyday Facebook, Twitter
She's
people.
talking about religious people, though.
They're the same thing. So everyday Facebook people where someone believes in, like, you know, manifestation and affirmations are the same people who say, give it to God. Bitch, I'm giving it to myself. It's the same thing. You practice the same thing I'm saying, just saying it in a different way. And you're downing other people for it. Because it's literally the same thing.
I think we've all seen that post. I don't know how it was specifically, but I know I've seen it multiple times. Where some random person made like a little picture or whatever, or some words about how everything that we say is weird is literally in the Bible, just in a different way. Like what you just said, manifestation and sacrifice and all that other stuff. It's all in the fucking Bible.
But listen, with religious people and shit, at least because I grew up Catholic, I went to like Catholic school and all that other shit.
They're the worst.
They're literally, no, I know they are. But the reason why they're so judging and shit is because they literally teach them to be judgy. I remember when I was in like Catholic school and shit, they would down other people. They would like say they believe in this, they're going to hell. If you believe in something else, you're going to hell. So that's why people always had this stigma, and they're so like, I don't know, they judge everybody.
You're going to hell too because you're doing the same practices, bitch, and you're doing it mindlessly.
And that's the part I was just going to say. I think the shit that the religious people do, they're doing it with like no intent, and
you're doing it. You're serving somebody else instead of serving yourself. So I'm sorry. I think that they're doing the same shit, but like on a lesser level with no type of intent. I think everything that these people we call weird are doing are these things, but like at a higher level with like much more direct attentions and know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Because these people who are religious don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just praying to God, hoping something happens. These people aren't hoping. They're like doing the thing. Like they're making it happen. That's all I was saying.
Well, also, and people are sheep also. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, I think church.
They're being like, the Bible, all that. The priest is telling you what to do, how you should do it. You know, confession is. Literally, you can do anything.
Snitching on yourself?
You can do anything you want. You go into the confession room. I've done confession before. You go into the confession room. You tell a weird ass nigga that you can't even see the nigga. It's just a fucking drape. You tell him all the bad shit you did, which I said like a little shit. I was a kid, and then he tells you, say 10. I said like I hit my brother and shit, and I spit on him.
Did you tell him about first grade or kindergarten? The butt player. People. The butt player?
No, I did not fucking tell him that.
So you weren't even really confessing.
People don't even go in there and really tell their honest.
I think they do. And I was going to say that I think churchgoers are like almost like batteries for whoever the pastor or deacon or the people who control the church are, because you're going in there giving all your energy, serving somebody, praying, and then they use stuff like confessionals or the time you're talking to the pastor to manipulate you. You go talk to the pastor on Wednesday, and when you go to church on Sunday, now the scripture's talking directly to you. That's not a coincidence.
And I was seeing something that was saying church is like brain control to kids. I mean, brainwashing, mind control kids. Kids don't even want to be in there. Yeah. They're just repeating everything they hear, repeating everything they say, and just going along with it. And as you grow older, these things are stuck in the back of your mind, and you like act them out. And like you really like, even if you don't believe in it, you think you don't believe in it, you've been brainwashed for so long as a kid that you just kind of like follow those rules.
Yeah, I think the only reason I look at church differently is because I grew up in a church, but not on just the church goer, like the part of the people other side, running the
like
church.
Your wouldn't you say your grandpa owned the church?
Yeah, so like the cult, like so
our religion,
Baptist, God, Jesus, black people. Don't even fucking know.
No motherfucking church service are long as hell. I'll repeat anything to get the fuck up out of there.
And it's different when this is your church, bitch. So it's 6 a.m. to fucking 8 p.m. You take a little break, but you have to also be good, so you can't sleep. And you know, like it's good people. It is helping people, but you also see the manipulation. You also see how like it's funding people's lives. Like,
but do you think that, like for your grandpa, for example, do you think he knows he's manipulating people? Do you think he's trying to manipulate people?
I think a lot of them know, for sure.
Yes.
I think it's really like
because some people might start off as like some people might grow up in the church.
I think he believes in God. I think he's a God-serving man. I think he believes in the word and he wants to help people. But you're also a human and you also have to live, and this is what funds your life.
Okay, so that part is not the same thing as manipulating people to give them your energy. It's a difference between somebody who grows up in the church, right? They really believe what they're seeing, they really believe what they're hearing, and now they want to become a pastor, and they become a pastor because that's what they want to do for a living. But it's also a living, so you also have to make money from it. But you're doing you feel like you're doing the right thing because you believe in all this shit and you love God, and you want to spread the word, and you feel like this is a good way I can also make money by doing it. But they don't have a bad intent or a malicious mind control or stealing energy and stuff like that.
I don't think manipulation is always with bad intent. Like if I know that I need to give a people a word, something that resonates with them, I need to make people feel like God is speaking to them. Yes, I'm taking your personal conversations with me and reiterating it into the scriptures I read on the weekend. But if I know I need you to give me money so I could pay my rent, yes, I need
being
ties.
A good businessman.
But I'm just saying that's what like church is, and then like I don't know, pray to yourself when you're giving your energy all to somebody else. Like I don't know, like I feel like the only people who are experienced church in the real are the people who get up and praise and then catch the Holy Ghost, which is fucking crazy because then they're out here calling other people demons. Bitch, you letting demons, and you don't even know who that man is. You talking in tongues and shit, and that's not weird to you. Who is that? Who is that, bitch? God?
But also, I think it trickles, like, especially with Catholicism and shit like that. Like, you know, what's the dude's name? The fucking the top Catholic nigga. The you know,
priest.
The top.
I don't know.
Oh, that nigga is never gonna die.
The Pope. I think they're all very, 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 very evil, and then it trickles down, just like in business.
One time when I was a kid, they keep getting
caught for having 150 kids underground and shit, and no one keeps bringing it up. They're because fucking
he's the
rapists,
Pope, nigga. But my dad once told me the Pope is like the highest form of like the evilest thing, and he can speak to the devil whenever he wants. Yeah, shit like that.
Do you see how the people over there where he's at comes?
But what's the difference between that and celebrities?
Nothing. I think celebrities are just.
But I just think everybody shouldn't be judging each other and like.
That's why
making it seem like you're wrong because you believe.
That's never gonna happen. We just judge a nigga for.
And I feel like people who are pastors and preachers,
so
they understand the Bible in a different way. So some of the things that they teach you, they like don't teach you in the right manner. Like how you're just saying that's what celebrities. And the Bible will tell you don't believe in idolism, but they make you believe in idolism because they want you to idolize God. They want you to picture a person instead of a thing, a feeling of what it actually is, and they know that. So it's like,
Do all of them know that?
I think if you read the Bible and like you're practicing with it, like there's no way to not understand it. Like if you're constantly reading it, constantly practice within it, it's like I don't know. I think it's knowledge that I feel like people are just like fucking computers. I think sometimes we just learn shit. Yeah, I just think sometimes
we're all programmed as fuck.
And I think sometimes you could just learn shit from the world without actually having to know. So I think if you're always reading the Bible and meditating and praying,
what's we call it? Can we talk about Future now?
He needs to be jailed.
He's amazing.
This niggas outside singing.
Okay,
I never liked
let
you.
me ask
They
y'all,
screaming it right now.
Here's what I want to ask.
The album is good though. I won't say that. But you
heard No Cap album?
Yeah. It's
okay,
good.
So everybody's been saying that No Cap is better than Future. This album has been better than. There's basically that album's better than this album. What do you think? You didn't hear neither one, did you?
I had heard part of the Future one. I didn't hear the No Cap one.
You think No Cap sounds better than Future? Give me a yes or no question. I can move on to my next question.
My answer to that question, it depends on what you feel right now.
You listen to both. Which one was better to you?
It depends on what I'm feeling right now. Like literally.
So they're equally?
So yeah, they're like, it just depends on what my mood is. So if I was feeling more, shit.
They both got the same kind of music, kinda.
Kind of, but No Cap is more like, I'm that nigga, but I don't
Future
feel like that nigga.
God and his shit. Like, you feel like he's that nigga.
No, but I'm saying
he had a song called I'm That Nigga.
No, can I finish my sentence? So what I'm saying is that No Cap is saying that like I'm that nigga, but I don't feel like that nigga, and all these people want stuff from me, and sometimes I don't want to be here, but y'all want to be me, and I have all these bitches and all this money, but I don't like it. And Future says the same thing, but they're saying he's saying it in more like a sad way. Future saying it in like a sad
the reason I was saying that is
just
because boom, because we just had a conversation the other day about how people were saying or he said he's the greatest rapper alive, and we had a whole debate about features and Future and all that other shit. Future has been going on a lane where he was popping, and then he kind of turned to like the drug guy, and he ran with it, and everything he talked about was about drugs and getting high and all that shit, kind of like how Dirk used to do. And then once that shit like started to die down and it wasn't cool no more, people started to get annoyed of it, he got named the Toxic King. And he just started running with that. I mean, the album is called I Don't Like You No More. I Never Liked You, whatever the fuck.
So niggas are screaming that.
Shit go hard, man. Do you think that shit is dying down now? Like the whole toxic vibe, the whole toxic rap? Because it's starting to get, I mean, if people are saying that No Cap, I mean, a lot of people have been saying No Cap is better. You think they're starting to get old? It's starting to get old, the whole, because he can't do this again, another album about being toxic again. He can't keep running. I mean, you're like getting older. I still love him. He's still cool as fuck. But the toxicity shit is probably gonna like get old, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have something new, but it's gonna be another nigga doing it. Like,
but there'll always be toxic things and toxic
it's
people.
It's just he's gonna have to do something new. But
do you think his whole like style and approach and shit is getting old? Because like even like ESTG, nobody wants to hear that shit anymore. He said the same shit. It sounds the same way, and he's only been out for a year.
I knew something was wrong when I started saying, 42 Doug. When you made me like him, I mean, all his shit way better than you.
And Future been getting called the Toxic King. Do people listen to fucking A Boogie? I think A Boogie is way more. The shit A Boogie says is fucking crazy. He said something in one of his songs one time where I don't know the exact line, but he basically was saying, "Bitch, I can't trust you because I cheated on you and fucked your friends, and that's why I did it because I can't trust you. But now that I did, I really can't trust you." That's fucking crazy. That's toxic.
Do niggas really think that?
If I cheat on you and you don't do nothing about it, bitch, I can't trust you no more. And do you even really love me?
What if I forgive you and like?
Do you? Bitches don't forgive, please. Let's not act like they do.
I'm so forgiving. I'm so forgiving.
I do be planning.
If I fuck your friend and you don't do nothing about it, bitch, you gotta be fucking somebody. Or my dick's not that good, or you don't love me, or you're gonna get me back.
Yeah, that is true.
One or the other.
That is true.
Ain't no fucking way around it. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I think Future's a GOAT.
I think it's a good album.
Yeah. Second GOAT. third GOAT.
But he'll revamp. He'll do something different. I think.
At this point,
people need to learn when to quit. Future. I think that monster shit though. If the monster shit is, I think that's gonna be cool because I really do like the little monster.
Those three mixtapes, they're legendary.
So I think if he does that the right way, he could just be Future.
Yeah,
like,
but
just
Future
be cool and just be fucking Future.
I think a lot of people like that don't quit is because they don't have. I don't know what Future has going on, but I never hear about any.
He doesn't have
business ventures outside of rap. Like Rick Ross doesn't rap that much because he got a lot of other ways to make money.
Also,
Jay-Z stopped rapping because he has a lot of other ways to make money. Future's at the top right now, and I don't know if he has. I don't know if he has shit going on that can allow him to stop rapping as much or stop, trying to be the hottest as much because he gets on all the cool niggas songs and makes it cool, and he does cool shit. He's just a cool ass nigga.
Every time we talk about fucking Jack Harlow.
If you say Jack Harlow's replacing Drake, I'm ending this episode and you have to leave my house.
No, let me explain.
You have to leave my house.
Why the fuck else is Drake?
Why is Drake what?
So
Drake
for
always
one,
gets close to the hottest niggas.
So for one,
and
let's
the
not
song
talk
that they
about
make,
Jack Harlow.
and y'all wouldn't even listen to the song. Did you hear their verses?
Exactly. So bitch, and I had this thought. So let me explain my fucking thought. Fuck.
Think.
Fucking A. So for one, Drake is on his way out. He just had a 10-year.
On his way out?
Not on his way out. Like, I think not like not being done. Like him, doing music. Like, I don't think he's going to stop making good music. I don't think people are going to stop loving Drake. I don't think he's going to stop doing numbers. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I think Drake has so many other things he wants to do. He's bowing out. And yes, he always is close to
It doesn't sound like he's bowing out. It sounds like he loves music and he goes hard. He just said in a couple songs ago, y'all haven't heard my best verses yet. Sorry, keep going. Just got to rebuke a couple things. Just saying, keep going with your conversation, man. I'm not going to stop it. I'm just throwing out little
just because
jabs.
someone loves music is going to continue to make music doesn't
like
mean
Rihanna
music.
is out. Fenty. What does Drake got that's Fenty?
I think I don't think he has it yet. For
one,
he wants to do, but I think there's other things he wants to do where he's not going to be dropping as much music. And even if he is dropping as much music, there's going to have to be somebody else with a 10-year run. And I'm saying I think Jack Harlow is going to be the fucking person. For one, he's ambiguous enough.
You said that about Young Boys about the Lil Baby.
Yeah, but this time this is a realistic thought. I never said that about Lil Baby.
Yes, you did.
I said he's cool. Whatever. I don't. Okay, this is a realistic
thought. He's a better feature than Drake.
Yeah, I like Lil Baby a lot. So there's a difference from being a good rapper and being like Drake. So Lil Baby can be the nigga on the verses who's gonna have he can be. I mean,
do you believe that about Jack Harlow because he's white?
I just said
I'm not being. That's an advantage. That's a crazy advantage.
I just said he's ambiguous. So like I feel like that's a part of it. Like that's a part of the reason you're ambiguous enough for everybody to openly love you. Like Drake is ambiguous. Like like yes, he's obviously a black man. But he's still ambiguous. He's from Canada. He has a white mom. He acts this way. Jack Harlow, you're obviously a white man.
Also
but
Jewish.
Damn, are you mixed?
Jewish?
Drake. Yeah. And so in something like black people might look at Jack Harlow like, dang, are you mixed? And even if you're not mixed, like your demeanor is like a lot of the people who are.
Yeah, cool as fuck.
He's cool, right? And then, but his music,
made New Balance is cool.
And his music is good. Like it's good, and I feel like it's the closest to like what Drake makes. Like he can make singy. Don't do reggae, Jack Harlow. I don't think he's gonna take it that far. Yeah, but leave that shit the fuck alone.
He is not a devil.
Leave that shit the fuck alone. But like and it's good music. He can rap well, and people love him. He's a people's person, and I think that's why Drake is spending all this time with him, like telling him, "Nigga, they was just in Cabo for how long?"
Drake does that with everybody. He's fucking Drake. What minute you see? Have you seen the pictures of Drake under LeBron like a little girl, like as his girlfriend? Like Drake.
Yeah, because Drake is under LeBron because he's doing whatever he wants to do with the rappers and whatever he wants to do with basketball. That's something. But he's learning something from him, and essentially, right? When he gets next to these young niggas, it's just for a little bit. He's with Jack Harlow for weeks and weeks at a time. That song he just had with Jack Harlow, that's not his first time saying something about Jack Harlow. Like the same way I feel like Lil Wayne took him under his wing, he picked fucking Jack Harlow.
You think so?
I think so. And that song is really fucking cool. They should keep doing shit like that. I think so.
You ain't even hear the words.
The last time I listened to it and said, yeah, I think Drake picked Jack Harlow.
Okay.
I had this thought from not hearing the song.
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you think he's gonna be the biggest next, like the next
Drake, next 10 years.
I could see that.
Look at how that, I'm in the G, whatever this, like, and then like the other little shit, he made fucking ESTG sing and it sounded fucking cool. Like, what has he done that isn't fucking cool, that isn't fucking big? What about him isn't likable?
And the thing about him is he's very charismatic. That's the one thing that I think will help him a lot. Like, black girls, like, y'all both of just saying that's the only white boy y'all would fuck. Like, black girls love him because he's cool enough and he's not trying too hard to be cool. He's not like, you know,
not trying to
he's
be
not
black
pressing it.
or
And he's funny as fuck. He be saying gay jokes and being funny. He's doing shit with Lil Nas X. He's doing shit with Drake. He can do shit with anybody the fuck he wants.
He's the one.
And she's not saying he's replacing Drake.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but
he's the next. He's the one. He's next.
Yeah,
he's next. It's not Lil Baby, because Lil Baby is going to be big, but we have this conversation all the time. He's going to be big to us.
But
like,
the thing about that is, though, we don't know no Jack Harlow cuts. We only know like the glams and the my nail tech know how to keep it in like big songs. Like with Drake, any little shit he dropped was some shit. He's not dropping shit like you didn't hear the whole album. You don't know album cuts from Jack Harlow songs.
The last album I did listen to all of it.
But you can't name a song.
I like Route 99.
That's the ESTG big song. I'm talking about the cuts where he's just like being a rapper and being, you know, we like the hits.
But listen,
so
we're
once
in a
people
different
stop moving from the hits, then I'll believe that.
How do you know that the people younger than us, like 18 or not maybe like 16,
like
15?
they might know
the
like,
same way.
Like the same people when we were listening to Drake, they're like this college music.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like they when people are saying Drake's the one, people our age are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
They were on like Lil Wayne.
I gotta wait till people like Young Boy. Anything he drops, they don't gotta be a hit. He can drop some shit with 50,000 views and everybody loves it. People will go listen to it. Once that shit happened with Jack, then I'll start believing what you're saying more. People know the big songs, man.
We know the big songs. That doesn't mean that people aren't obsessed with him.
I'm just saying, I think he's one. I'll go try to find some fucking Jack. If he raps like that all the time, I'll go find some fucking Jack Harlow shit. And I've never heard a song by him I don't like. I'm just not going to listen to Jack Harlow, though. I've never heard him be like, oh, this is whack, or I don't like it. I've more often than not heard him be like, oh, I like this. This is cool. What's the name of this song? So I'm pretty sure if I go listen to other shit, or there's people who are actively listening to it.
It was cool. He had Diddy on there talking shit. I always love when Diddy get on a track talking shit. It was cool. What happened to Big Sean? Random thought.
I was just thinking, like, I can't wait to Last Train to Paris when people like when it resurfaces and they tell them like that's one of the greatest albums ever.
Drinking Blood, Twitter, Future, Jack Harlow, Perkio.
I think it's so.
Dirk, you picked the wrong one, man. I would never. I don't give a fuck
how many.
Wrong? I don't give a fuck how many niggas 6ix9ine comes up to me with. They gonna have to beat my ass. They gonna have to jump me. I'm not putting that jacket on. I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing shit.
What was the jacket? I only.
It was a jacket with the picture of Vaughn behind on the back of it. You know 6ix9ine be going crazy. So here's the story. So here's listen. So here's the story. Here's the story. So it's two different stories. One, he's saying because there's a nigga from the Full Send podcast. You know that little podcast.
Yeah.
From that.
Steve.
Yeah. From that.
Steve will do it.
From that shit. He's been hanging out with 6ix9ine doing content, giving pesos away to people in Mexico and shit like that. Boom. Okay, so apparently he called Perkio. He called Perkio and said some shit like, let's do some kind of content together, blah, blah. When he got there, 6ix9ine was there. And there's a video of him saying, I'm not doing shit here. I don't want to get into that. But he sounds scared, and he doesn't speak good English. He got like his homie translating for him. He only came here 3 years ago.
One video, I was watching it for so long. No one told me like he wasn't from here. And I said he's speaking English.
Yeah,
and I said this kinky twisted.
That's really gay. That's really gay.
I thought they were real.
I thought they were real for a long time
I was so confused at what I was looking at.
I mean, it worked. Gay, but it worked. You can't knock shit that works.
Would you do it if you looked like?
Do I look like I would do it?
Yeah.
Wait,
you
put
think
fake
crazy shit about me? These are real. I can close them like.
If you didn't,
no,
would
man.
you dye him blonde?
Just to be another man? No.
I think that's so weird.
I wouldn't put fake hair in my hair. Period. It's
I
not
would
that
do it
deep.
for like a video or something, but make a whole career out of being you. I guess it's.
I mean, he got famous from it. It worked for him.
Is he famous or is he just?
He has
the talk of the internet right now.
15 minutes of fame. Yes, I think he's on his.
But
what are you gonna do next? Like, damn, you gonna be Perkio?
The Perk never knew what a fucking perk is, but I guess they ran up on him. Not even run up on him because I thought it was a run up. I thought they caught him lacking, but he linked with them niggas And that whole situation happened, but he got a video talking about, like, at the scene, talking about, I don't want to do shit with him, blah, blah. But dude, like, just have a conversation about, like, the Nelk nigga was pressing it. Like, just talk to him, and then we got to be on camera, just talk to him, da, da. And he looked uncomfortable as fuck. Like, I don't want to go talk to them. But before that, I always seen this video of him and 6ix9ine putting a jacket on, blah, blah. Then he made his own video at home talking about him, I got set up, I don't want to be no kind of beef, blah, blah. Bitch, you can't claim to be a rapper with hella beef and be known as that now, try to act like you're not gonna have no beef. You know what's gonna happen, like, you know. And then, but then,
is he a little boy though?
He looks like he's like 19.
Is he a teenager? Because some people, I seen people saying like he's young, and
he's not older than 24, 23.
No, he's like 19. He's like 19.
He gotta be around that age, but he also don't know shit. Yeah. You can tell he don't know shit. And then, but the Nelk nigga saying, "Bitch, stop lying." You knew 6ix9ine was gonna be there. You got paid to come and do something. You ain't know.
But when they put
you ain't know about the jack. But he didn't. I don't think he knew 6ix9ine was on some militia because he don't know shit. But they said he came there for something with 6ix9ine. Who's gonna get paid? So I think
6ix9ine
so I believe
the messages saying that.
I believe both sides. I think he went over there to get some money because he's going places to get money now, being fake Perk, whatever the fuck he is, and doing all that shit. And then like when he got there, he realized what the fuck was going on, the whole beef, the disrespect, and then he might have been like, oh shit, I don't want to do this because I'd rather rock out with Dirk than do all this extra shit. But by that time it was too late and some shit happened.
Is Dirk mad at him?
We don't know, because you know Dirk not gonna speak about that shit. He probably never gonna hang on with that shit. He probably call Dirk like, I didn't know I got, and Dirk, you know, Dirk's a nigga like, okay bitch, I don't give a fuck, like I just used you for a video, it was popping in some moment, got the little buzz out of it, made the video go get some numbers because you're in it, and I'm moving on my life. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
I don't think he really cares.
I don't think he gives a fuck. He saw opportunity, took it, as all people do, and shit, what happens to you happens to you. I'm not gonna keep you around for the rest of my life just as a fake twin and shit being weird.
You think he should have like fought him or like did something about it when you put the jacket around him?
I don't think he knew what the jacket was.
If he knew exactly what was going on, yeah, you should have went there, got your money, and then made a scene to continue.
I would have fought him.
Fake.
I would have got there and realized if I didn't know shit, like he don't know shit, and got there and realized about the whole everything that's been going on with Dirk and 6ix9ine, I would have left.
No,
I'm leaving.
I would have juiced the fuck out of that.
I'm leaving.
No, listen, there was cameras all around, so it's not. There was hella niggas.
Not because he cameras, just because like there's cameras and shit. Like just do it because everyone wants to be the nigga who punches 6ix9ine,
and they can't kill him or nothing like that.
Punch him.
No, I would have fought him after you put that jacket around me. I'm fighting.
Have you seen that boy? There were hella niggas over there, and he's like skinnier than me.
They're just gonna beat his ass. They can't kill him or nothing. There's cameras all around. What are they gonna do? You're gonna get your ass beat, but you still stood up for yourself. You stood on something viral. And it's viral for the right reason.
And forever. Like, I think that being fake, being the
fake
Dirk that actually did something.
Yeah. Way more viral.
He would have got some.
You could ride this shit out for a long time. Bitch, you the real Dirk.
And I think Dirk would have gave him a chain off that.
That's what you should have did. But he ain't know.
I want an OTF chain so bad. Oh
my God. He didn't know.
I want an OTF chain so bad.
I'm the Jolly Ranchers.
The best part.
I have one.
Do you feel like you've been recording for 50 episodes?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Should have been way more.
It's been like 2 years.
Way more. Yeah, it should have way more than 50 episodes.
It should have been, but at first we were recording once a month. That's why it's not that much.
But I mean, people are noticing now. Your Uber driver knew who you were. People was eating nigga at the party, not eating dick, just showing love. Mean to say. And shit.
Okay, when I came in, I said, hello. Bitch, it's too many of y'all. Hey. Say, bitch. I said, yeah. The fuck?
Didn't somebody say we were fucking in the bathroom?
Okay.
Somebody did say that bullshit. People say anything.
I'm pissing.
Why would you say that?
I'm pissing.
Why would we, even if we was fucking, why would we fuck in the bathroom? Like, that's freaky as hell.
Where else would we,
right. In a bed? I don't know, in the room.
We're doing it right now.
In the bathroom.
Everybody drunk at the party. Go get
a pool table.
I'm pretty sure somebody had sex in that bathroom.
Like, what the
Probably, actually. Probably. It's freaky as fuck.
He got stabbed in his back that night. You seen that?
Yeah, did you see that?
I've been the group chat.
Did you see it? I haven't seen it.
Where did it happen?
I don't know. It's huge.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't want to look at it. You know how bad that hurts?
Huge.
To get stabbed in your back by a bitch. And nothing happens. This is what I'm talking about. Bitches abuse niggas.
He has a GoFundMe though.
I saw that.
Bitches abuse niggas. Y'all need to stop. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Whether it's you tricking niggas into they're about to get some coochie, but they're not. Whether
Nothing.
I don't trick niggas to think I would.
Whether it's you, whatever you do in life, stop abusing men. We are vulnerable. We're just, and then y'all wonder why we're the way we are.
Y'all wonder why we're the way y'all be cheating, lying.
That doesn't give whatever
baby moms beat us up and fucking
whatever it is that we do that's non-physical. Y'all should stop retaliating physically. Who goes and stabs a nigga in the back?
It hurts. It hurts. Fuck. You feel what I feel, bitch.
That sounded so fucking personal.
Leave her alone.
He's clearly trying, but bitch go around stabbing niggas in their back.
He probably was not.
He was not. That's
he
the
was
problem. That's the problem.
That's not how you solve a problem.
Take it out. Eliminate it.
Being a bigger person.
But he won't do it again.
Having real conversations.
He won't do the
and just
kid.
talking things
Ooh,
out.
I think she was so
you don't
lit.
stab niggas. You don't stab anybody. That's mean. I mean, you don't not stab anybody.
I want to know why.
You don't stab niggas over.
Yeah, I do want to know why. No,
because she's in love and he doesn't.
Because he was cheating or he was doing some fuck shit.
That's his girlfriend.
I don't know.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
It's probably was it the same girl? Because
it's probably the same bitch who did that shit to his house.
Yeah,
has to be the same bitch who did the shit.
But
to
I
his
was
house.
out with his girlfriend before. I don't know if it's the same girl. She do not seem like she would do something like that. But maybe it's somebody different.
How is the bitches?
I'm the fucking one. The ones that seem all
cool and quiet
then
and
they
sweet.
stab you in the back.
Yeah, you're right.
Every time I say that, I can feel it.
I wonder if he got perks.
I want to talk about something so bad, so crazy, but I really can't. But damn, I want to talk about something we were talking about earlier about people who aren't here anymore.
Oh.
But whatever. It's the summertime, man. Niggas gonna get their ass clippity clapped.
Yeah, stay in the crib. Stay in the crib, you guys.
I'm outside.
Not worth your life.
You only got one life to live, man. Enjoy it. Go outside. Turn the fuck up. Last thing we got. Kim Kardashian.
I'm tired of talking about bitches lying.
Triggering your hoes?
Bitches be lying. I'm
a liar.
I'd admit I'm a crazy bitch, but I don't lie on niggas. I'm not gonna pretend no one fucking shot me. I'm not gonna fucking pretend I apprehended my fucking sex tape from me. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, but
shit.
the things y'all will do, which is like, I mean, we're talking about Kim. You know, she's older. Y'all getting to that level. The things y'all do is play victim in a non-victimist role, or act like you don't know where is this coming from. Why, you know, shit like that. Or tell stories, leave half out to make yourself look better.
Niggas do that all the time. Niggas act victim all the time.
When do niggas play victim?
Niggas play victim. What?
Example?
Niggas will. Okay, example. Somebody that I was dealing with very heavily for a long time, and he would beat the fuck out of me. He would beat my ass. But then he would tell all his family, she did this and she did that, and she fucking didn't clean the house, or she, I defended myself. She hit me first. Like, niggas will play victim. She was such a bad person. She was mean to me. Like, niggas will play the fuck out the victim role. Lie. Gaslight you. Manipulate you.
I gotta stop. You know what I realized? In the last, since like maybe 2018 or 2019, you hoes been using words y'all never used before. Calling niggas toxic. I've been hearing red flags, toxic.
This
fucking
is trending.
Gaslighting.
Narcissist.
Still can't figure out what the fuck that means.
Gaslighting.
All type of shit. What was the other word? Love bombing.
Oh, love
you
bombing.
fucking, y'all bitches are so crazy. Y'all find new words to try to make us seem crazy so y'all can act crazy. And y'all crazies aren't our crazies. Y'all take it to another. That's so hurtful. You guys say mean things. Y'all go deep.
You don't think it's hurtful when you like fuck our best friend, or you like, I don't know, fuck people in our bed?
Fuck my best friend. Don't stab me in the back.
No, I want you. You know what my thing is? I want you to regret me for the rest of your life. I'm not gonna have you regret me for just a couple weeks and be sad about it. I want you to regret me for the rest of your life. I want you to be on your deathbed and be like, "Damn, I lost out on her."
Toxic.
That's not toxic.
Yeah, please be dying. It's like, damn, that bitch tired.
But then when niggas do it,
or on your wedding day, really what I want on your wedding day, finna be marrying a bitch. Like, damn, this
I'm I married the wrong one.
But when y'all say shit like that, right? And it sounds all cute, but when the baby goes and says, "Damn, I miss my girlfriend I had when I was 14 or in high school, whatever the fuck," then you say he crazy. Why he's
not
saying
crazy.
that?
He's a Capricorn. He means it.
That was not your response when you first heard it.
You didn't say anything, but I'd be having to realize,
please.
like, bitch, who are you?
Pass me the water.
I'll go find the nigga I was fucking in middle
Yeah,
school.
go be with your fucking 14-year-old fucking bitch. I'll be mad as hell.
I'm only so funny to me.
All right, so out of all the crazy things we talked about, which one do you think is the craziest? Johnny Depp's wife, Meg, Kim, Megan Fox.
Oh, you're talking about
all that tranny, all that stuff. What do you think is the craziest thing out of all that?
Meg the fucking Stallion.
I don't think that was that crazy. I'm not
Bitch,
surprised.
I was never fucking. Fuck. You just said I shot you. I didn't even fuck you when I shot you, bitch. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked. She has him so fucked up. You said I never fucked you. I shot you, bitch. I never fucked you.
Speaking of all the, I'm sorry.
Well, keep going.
No, speaking of all the crazy things I was just saying about the words y'all been using lately, and the whole awakening and people being all more spiritual, even a lot of it is fake, but the whole wokeness. I like all the woke girls, right? You know, beads and, you know, the circle crystal necklaces and all that stuff is cool. I think it's wonderful. Spiritual girls are like top 3 of girls that are cool to me that I would fuck with.
Wait, what's the other 2? Never mind, go on.
I like ghetto bitches, but
I knew you were gonna say
the
that.
pretty kind.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
I don't know what the other one is, but spiritual girls are cool. People you can have, like you guys have intellect conversations about stuff that's not like Kim Kardashian, you know, like other regular stuff and shit, you know, or not regular stuff, weird shit people might say. Have real conversations. I like those kind of people.
Nigga put me into.
But when it comes to that, I just want to say one thing. I love all y'all. I think that's great. And women should express themselves and, you know, love their body how they are and, you know, be natural and all that shit. Just please shave your armpits. Nothing.
That was, I did not think you were going to go there.
There's nothing cute or sexy about it. I know it empowers you and you want to be free. And women have hair too. So why do we have to hide ours when men can shave your armpits,
Why?
baby?
Okay, what about your vagina?
That's fine. I'm an adult. Shave your armpits. That's not. Dude, it's
How
just
is it
not cute.
You? What is it?
It's not cute. It's not attractive to me. Shave them.
Okay, what kind of category do you think?
Please.
You're in? Huh? What kind of category do you think you're in? Are you like a ghetto bitch or like?
I'm for sure not a fucking ghetto bitch. There's
bitch.
nothing about me that's ghetto.
Speak up.
You mean as in like?
I don't know. I guess the categories niggas have. I don't know.
I think I'm in
can
the.
I'll put y'all in.
Yeah.
If I was a nigga.
Yeah. What?
Well, I know you all too well, so I can't.
That's why you should tell us.
Oh, I'll put you in a category as a freako, but like a spiritual butterfly. A spiritual butterfly, because that means a lot of different things. A spiritual butterfly
but it sounds
means
like a hoe still.
A freak hoe, but not a hoe that'll fuck anybody. There's a freak hoe that's
Can you take the hoe off?
Intellectual and and all that good stuff. I'll put you in a category as like a. You're not ghetto, so I can't put you there.
I don't think she's in the ghetto category either.
But it's not, because neither one of y'all like one category. I'll put you more like in a, I don't know. I wouldn't know what a nigga would put you in. Because you can look at a girl and put them in a certain category. But you can't look at you and put you in a category. You got to know them. Because if they didn't know you, they'll just probably put you in like as a girl. I don't know. But like if you know, you're like, oh, she's like a, not like a nigga, but like a, not like looks wise, like mentally, you're more like of a cool nigga. You can have you can have conversations that you would have with a nigga with you, but also a freak hoe and articulate.
Why doesn't everyone just think I'm a girly girl?
You're not a girly girl. Do you think she's a girly girl? You are to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent, but not like.
She's more of a girly girl than you are.
Not
and
like
she's a hood nigga.
I feel like I give out. I want to give out. So fun.
I don't even think I'm.
You are so fun.
But that's what I want people to see me think.
I think you're
like. That's what they probably do when they see you, but they don't know you.
Everyone says it's like a boy. You're so mean. I'm like, I'm none of those things.
I feel like you're energy. Like you're like a radiant energy. Like You know what I mean? Like
very vibrant. Yeah. But that's only if you know her. If you don't know her, she doesn't look like a vibrant energy. She looks like a chill ass, laid back, cool ass nigga. A pretty cute one.
No, not the nigga. They're taking out because I feel like a dyke. There's so
not
many.
A dyke. There's not a dyke.
Did you see those threads of the cutest Minnesota dykes?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Studs,
I commented on like 3 pictures. Who's she?
I talked to
them. Who's she? You think you talked to one of them?
I talked to like 3 of them.
Them with some fine bitches. Let me fucking tell you, them bitches look good.
No,
I said, this is y'all did a good job. Who is these hoes?
Look good as dykes or as girls?
Both. I think the only kind of stud that's attractive if you were a girl you look cute.
Femme, as they call them, right?
No. Femme is.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about like the girls who wear who dress as men. But I feel like the ones that are only attractive to me is like you look good like that. But if you were a girl, you would be pretty too.
Person, but I don't like dykes. But I do like girls who wear
street
clothes like this. Yeah, like nigga clothes, but not like as a nigga or trying to be a nigga.
You just have fashion sense.
Like I seen a like Chinese girl earlier today at Chipotle. She wasn't cute, but she wasn't not cute. She just wasn't like the type that would be cute to me. She had like all those piercings that I don't like and all that extra shit. Not like the cute ones, but like the like white people ones.
Like your whole
but not
the long the big.
No, yeah. What are they called when they come out the back too and they're long?
They're
gauges.
Yeah.
But she had like a roll of gauges, really small ones.
Those stink too. I hate those.
Real small ones and then one kind of big one. But she was dressed icy as fuck. She had these Supreme jeans I've never seen before. They were baggy, but not like too baggy or icy. She had this Stu Nikes and some wire ass shirt on. I'm like, I like girls who dress like that, but like the pretty ghetto ones, and not like ghetto like I'm gonna burn your mom's house ghetto, but like ghetto as in like what they used to call ghetto, but they still as our fashion now. Hoop earrings and whatever the fuck y'all be like doing. Edges laid, but like ghetto lead with y'all wigs.
Oh, that's
and the nails and shit.
Yeah, I went on a date. I didn't tell you though.
You talking about after the shootout? After the
shootout, we went. I was running.
Can we just start off by saying that there was a shootout
and they shot my car?
And in the middle of the shootout, a man approaches you and chops you up. That's like the wildest time. Me. That's the wildest time to chop a girl up.
I'm in distress. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so
okay, Cinderella.
So I was like, fuck it. I was mad. I was like, whatever. I'm just give this nigga my number, whatever the fuck. I didn't think too much of it. He calls me. He's like, yo, let's go out. Da da da. I'm like, okay, like whatever. I guess I have time because all I was doing was going home with a shot window or a busted window out.
The same morning, the same night, like at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. So we go to Nicola Diner and everything's cool. But the only thing that bothered me was we went to the bathroom together and then we came back and this lady was sweeping.
The fuck?
What?
We went to the bathroom together.
No, we went to the bathroom in separate bathrooms. We just had to pee. We were drunk. So this lady was sweeping. And then I walked past it, but I was just drunk. I didn't know. And she like swept my feet aggressively. And I'm like, bitch.
I'll do the same thing. Bitch, why you walking through my pile of trash?
True. But then he walked past too. And then she swept his feet too. And then we went to the table and he was pissed. He was mad as hell. He didn't say nothing to her, but he was pissed. He was like, I'm not fucking paying for this food no more. And I'm like, we're going to like commit a crime the first time we know each other.
Bonnie and Clyde, that's real love.
I'm like, for what? He's better than me because I would have said something to her and been loud as fuck. I'm not paying for this shit, bitch. Why would you sleep my fucking feet? Why would you sleep my fucking feet?
Why are you walking? If I'm sweeping, why would you walk through my pile of trash and I'm sweeping?
Yeah, that's so fucked up.
It was
bitch, don't sleep my feet. Don't sleep my feet.
Yeah, don't sleep.
I mean, I would have hit you out the fucking room.
I'm not.
Imagine if you were the person sleeping out.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Don't sleep
this
my
is Nicola
feet.
Diner. This ain't a 5-star restaurant.
I don't give a fuck. Exactly. That's why I'm not paying for this shit. It's already nasty. The fucking poor service.
But then so then we didn't. I guess I was just like, I don't know, give me broke vibes. Like, why do you want to not pay? Like, it's weird. Like, just pay. Like, it's not that serious. We already got our food. Like, you feel me? And the food wasn't bad. Like, he got a grilled cheese, by the way, which was a red fucking flake. Because that gives me kitty vibes. Why would you get a grilled cheese?
Yeah, that fucking Nicola Diner. What, I'm supposed to get shrimp and lobster, bitch?
No, like, I don't know, breakfast food or something, or like something. I don't know, like something edible. Whatever. He said, this grilled cheese it ain't even got ham on it. The cheese look da-da-da. I'm like, how can you like you have a grilled cheese. How can you like speculate a fucking grilled cheese? Like, it's a fucking grilled cheese, bro.
Speculate.
I don't know. I'm just using words. Anyways, so then, we ended up like leaving, and I went home with my, shot window. That's when I got to terms. I'm like, wow, I have to replace my fucking window. I'm mad as fuck. So we ended up being on FaceTime, and like we fell asleep together on FaceTime, which was corny. I felt very gross when I woke up because why were we falling asleep on FaceTime together? Then later on, he did want to hang out with me, but later on, I can't fuck with him no more because I found out that he's friends with somebody that I fucked with.
Do y'all care?
I care because then you're gonna look at me. You're gonna be like, "You're for the bros. Like you gonna fuck the bros." Like if somebody fucks you,
I don't care. I'll be in love with all of y'all.
But see, they're not gonna take me. Nobody's gonna take me serious. Like,
nah, it's hard not to.
They're
If
just
I
gonna
want to see your
fuck me.
face, bitch.
if somebody fucked you and let's say like
No,
KJ,
never cuffing them.
exactly, you would
Not
never.
a chance in
That's
the
you're
world.
for the bros. Like you.
But there are a lot of guys who do that. I told you I got in a fight with one of my homies because I fucked his baby mom. But like,
But that's that's different.
when
That's
but I was
something
I was out of town. Like I lived out of town for like a year or two. When I came back, I kept talking about it, like being funny and kind of fucking with him, but still being funny. Not noticing like his actual baby mom, he was actually in love. We got into a real fight over it. But shit, I don't
No,
give a
but
fuck.
baby mom is different because you're stuck with them. You can't do shit about it. A girl that you just met, like you don't know me, you're not in love with me, like you're never gonna take me seriously.
Yeah,
no
I
way,
mean,
no
I personally am not taking no
never
girl
fucking
that my
with
homie
friends.
fucks seriously.
I would.
Yeah, I'm not.
I can't.
I'm not for
I
the
don't know.
bros.
Yeah, I literally, like, my pride or whatever the fuck is wrong with me just literally won't allow me to do. I can't. You
I
fuck
think
my.
most niggas.
I wouldn't even, like, I'm too. Maybe it's
prideful.
not prideful, but insecure. Maybe it's the insecurity or something. But if I know you fucked my friend, I can't do. I just feel embarrassed. I can't bring you around my homies
Yeah,
because
that's crazy.
he
so.
fucked. I don't know when y'all gonna go fuck again.
Yeah.
But I don't know if his dick was buried in mine. I don't know anything.
And then it's like, what if he did bring me
Go
around
fuck
his
my
friends?
ops or something, please.
That's crazy. What if he did bring me around his friends
fucking my
and then I see the dude that I fucked?
Are you laughing at me?
But keep going.
I need help.
The worst op too.
I've done that before too.
I mean, you
I
were
fucked
there
ops,
first.
but that's different.
The op nigga was there first. He was barring the op nigga's coochie at that point.
I don't know, man. I'm not.
You shouldn't. I'm lying. I might. It depends. If I'm just talking
I
to
mean,
you,
it
bitch,
depends. If you want to have fun.
yeah, like don't block me off from all your friends, bitch. That's
But
selfish.
I mean, we're in Minnesota, right? Like,
And then
fuck
that's the thing
everybody.
too. It's like it's kind of a popular nigga, and like he knows not in Minneapolis, but in the opposite city. And it's like you already know everybody. Like that's no fair. That's no fair.
But then again,
That's
you
no
don't know
fair.
St. Paul people. That's a new world. St. Paul is a
It
different
definitely
world.
is a different world.
You St.
There's a
Paul
lot of
bitches
fine
have a
niggas in St.
vibe
Paul.
about y'all that's very St. Paul-y that I noticed, and y'all can't shake it.
What's the vibe?
St. Paul. I don't know how to explain it. I can't literally explain it.
I literally
promise
know
you,
St. Paul people.
if you put 4 girls in a room and 2 are from Minneapolis and 2 are from St. Paul, I will differentiate the 2 without no words about looking at them. I don't know how I can do it, but I swear to God I can do
I
it.
think St. Paul girls are pretty.
I'm not saying everybody from St. Paul is ugly. I'm not saying they're not pretty. I'm just saying y'all have
And
a
I
different
think
vibe.
Minneapolis-
I mean,
yeah,
it's the
Minneapolis
same
are
thing as
ratchet and ghetto.
any. It's the same thing about any. I was watching a clip about somebody talking about they're being funny, but they were saying like the reason that the reason that the United States don't get together or don't get along with each other is because it's like 50 different countries trying to coexist.
That's
Every state in the United States is like its own little country. Like you can literally differentiate the difference between West Coast people and East Coast people and down south people and Midwest people so easily by their music, the way they talk, the way they dress, all that type of shit. So like it is kind of like a weird.
I wish people would stop trying to coexist though. We don't fucking need to.
I mean,
that's what I was talking
why
about
not?
earlier. Like you don't need to like be cordial, but I don't need you to believe in what I believe in, and you don't like what
it's
the
not about
fuck.
believing what you believe in. It's just about like
Having,
you said,
I think the
people
shit we
just
have that is right. Borders, West Coast, East. That's cool, bitch. And if I come over there, I should respect what y'all doing and not make a problem of it. I think that's the only thing we should do. Other than that, like I think
I
it's
don't
so
think it's a
crazy.
problem anymore in that term.
I'm saying, and I think that's where they should stop. Well, I should stop trying to. They don't think how I think. Like if people down south are fucking racist, they're fucking down south. I live up north. This is how we do. Like it doesn't fucking matter.
But people will always think that way and be judgmental about what other people.
I was seeing another thing about a podcast where they were talking about. I don't know if you know about like Joe Rogan's biggest podcaster in the world, right? He moved down to Texas, and a lot of podcasters from LA are moving down to Texas because he went down there. He's the biggest. They're following him. And it's like they're building a little culture down there with podcasting, right? But he was saying like, or a guest on his show was saying like, okay, cool. Y'all came down here for that and 2 reasons. One, the tax here is very, very, very fucking low, especially compared to LA. And like you're able to like carry guns and like it's a gun law. I mean, it's a gun state. So like guns are very common and shit like that, like how it is in Atlanta. So if y'all gonna move down here and want to be a part of this, you have to vote a certain way, which is not the way you're used to voting or not what you believe in there. But if you're here for these reasons, then you have to vote like this to keep these reasons happening. Don't come here and change it to where you just ran away from. And I thought that was a very interesting thing. Don't know why, I just be thinking about shit. And that makes a lot of sense.
I'm like, I think that's fair.
But would you do that?
Yeah.
If you if you were a very political person and you really believed in like, for this side or whatever, the left side, whatever the fuck they're called, and you move to a right state and you like the laws and what's going on, that's why you moved here, would you change your voting pattern and what you believe in to keep where you're at how you want it to be?
Yes.
Wait, go to another state and try to change what they have going
on
there?
No, you move to a state because you like what they have going on, but because of your political beliefs.
If you're very democratic and you believe in Obama and all this, and you don't like Trump, you don't like Bush, you don't like none of those people, but you believe you like Obama and Clinton or whatever the fuck on this side, but you move to a state that's ran by that and you like how the state operates, the laws and shit like that, but the only way to keep those laws and that operation is by changing the way you view and voting for Trump and stuff like that. Would you do it?
Yeah. I mean, if it's beneficial to me, then fuck yeah.
But I was saying that as me if I was like a righteous, people serving person, but I'm selfish and self-centered, and so if I cared more about this decision for myself, or if I vote this way, this probably could benefit other people.
But I don't vote. I've never. I don't think I've ever voted.
I think I told y'all 3 times now. I went in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
I went in that bitch.
Voted?
Yeah, and I voted for Trump.
I never.
Did you really?
I really did.
Damn.
Ooh, that's a clip. They gonna hate you, baby.
I don't give a fuck. I'll defend myself loud and proud.
They gonna hate you, baby.
I don't give a fuck. I don't even think they're gonna hate me that bad.
Wait,
right
you
now.
voted for Trump the last term or the term before?
Bitch.
Both.
The last term, not the first time. The second time.
Biden one.
Oh, for sure the Biden one. For sure the Biden one. And then the time before that, no, I don't even think I voted.
Is Trump for abortions or against abortions?
He's
against.
He's against.
That's why my grandparents.
He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it to happen.
No, he doesn't want abortions. That's the only reason. That's literally the sole and only reason why my grandparents voted for Trump was for abortion.
That doesn't even affect them in any way, shape, or form.
Because Catholicism.
I know, but it literally does not affect those 2 people in any way, shape, or form. So why is their sole purpose on voting for somebody for abortions when they're not even gonna have kids? They can't. I mean, they're like
it
in
has
their
nothing
80s.
to do with them. It has to do with their beliefs, and they believe that people are killing babies.
And that's what we're talking about with the church. That's kind of crazy.
No, yeah, it is. I tell them all the time. Me and my mom tell them all.
I mean, if you had other reasons, that's okay. That's your own personal thing. But if the only reason you voted for somebody was something that has nothing to do with you and you. Like that means nothing to you.
It does have to do with them though, because
no, it has to do with their beliefs and what they were taught. But them specifically,
physically, it doesn't have.
They're not having kids.
Yeah.
They're not about to get pregnant. So why the fuck is they married to you?
But it does. But they have kids. They have kids, and they have kids, and they have kids, and those.
That'd be like voting. That's like if 2 presidents had the same views, and the only difference is one of them was for gay marriage and one of them was for not, and you're not even gay. But you still vote for the person for no gay marriages just because that's what you. That'd be crazy.
Okay, but example,
because you're not even gay. That's crazy.
That's like white people voting. Let's say there's a president for BLM or for like black people, and there's a president that's not for black people. That's like a white person voting for the person for black people.
That has to do with them because they're racist.
What do you mean they're racist?
If you're saying they're voting against black?
No, I'm saying they're voting for like Obama, let's say, because they want to be pro-black. They're not black, but it doesn't affect them in no way. They have white privilege, but they still.
That affects them.
How does it affect them?
You're around black people every day, all the time.
There's a hella people in the suburbs that are not. My grandparents are never around black people at all. Literally.
Around you and your daughter.
Well, yeah. If I'm saying a white person, let's say a white person who doesn't have black, their fucking daughter didn't choose black.
Yeah, all that shit don't make no sense to me either. If it don't affect you personally, or you don't really feel like it could change the world, then I don't see the point of voting for some stupid reason like that.
Yeah, no, like, I don't know. They're fucking crazy.
Because the gays are here to stay, man. They ain't going nowhere. I'll tell you that.
They've always been here. They just were suppressed.
Oh, they outside now. They cool though.
I'm gay. I be thinking about that too. Like,
Fuck
I'm
up.
a part of the gay tribe.
No, you're not. I've never
Yes,
seen
I
you at
am.
a parade. I
did used to go to the gay parade when I used to remember back in the day.
Because it was bussing,
Yeah.
not because you wanted to support gay people. I ain't never seen you with a flag.
Because why do I need? That's like, I don't.
I think
Are
I'm
you
in
not
the
proud of your
closet.
gayness?
I think I'm in the closet.
Shut the fuck up.
I think
I ain't never seen you do
I
this.
think I'm a lesbian, and that's why sometimes I
This is for black
say.
people.
Never seen you do that either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
No one cares about me being in the closet.
No.
Yeah, nobody's listening to you, man.
I
You're
don't
not in a
believe
fucking
you.
closet.
Don't
Yes,
fucking care.
I
Not even
have-
a little bit.
Do you want help coming out? You want to talk about
I
it?
think-
I was trying to.
Why do you think that you're in the closet, man?
I do hate niggas.
That is not.
That's
gay.
not being in a closet.
That is not.
No, wait.
You love dick to an
Talk shit about it so
extreme
much.
amount.
Exactly, that's homophobic.
You just said how much you love dick so much.
She came at me for being
Like,
lesbian.
I would believe her priorities would go, you and your son, A1 or B, I don't know who you love more. I would assume your son. Let me not do that. That's not funny. Your son, yourself, money and dick. I'm going to put dick in front of money. And then money. Because you'll leave work for some dick.
No. I'll be late. I don't leave.
If you had to stand, you had to do something real
You would
quick.
take the day off for some dick.
I was never there. I won't. If I'm from
You
here,
You call him off and be
I'll
like,
call her off. Yeah.
If you're at your computer about to make some money and your nigga was in bed butt ass nigga like, let's fuck first, you're fucking first.
But I'll smoke first too. That's like, what?
Oh yeah, weed is out there too. That's your top 5 right there. Let's name your top 5.
I do love dick. Fuck.
So take which I want y'all top 5 and put her in the category you would assume that we're talking about categories. What category am I? Because I'm very dimensional.
Wait, you mean like who you
How
are?
I just, yeah, when I did y'all categories,
Selfish.
that's a character trait, bitch. It's not a category.
Narcissist.
I'm not a narcissist.
We most definitely went over the whole YouTube videos of what a narcissist is, and you literally related to every single thing that they said.
I'm not a
Oh
narcissist.
no, it was a sociopath. It was a sociopath.
I'm not a sociopath either.
I think anybody would listen to all those things and think,
I listened to
And
them,
think
and I
what,
didn't relate to
Frankie?
any of them.
no, I
That a
maybe.
person would listen to it and relate to it. I didn't relate to any of. I related to like 1 or 2, but he related to every single one. And that just says
I'm not
something in
narcissistic.
my
I think
opinion.
highly of myself. I have self-confidence that can't nobody else.
I don't think you're a narcissist. I think most men have narcissistic traits, but I don't think you're a full-blown narcissist. But I think you may be a sociopath. That's just my opinion. I'm not.
I'm not a sociopath. I evaluate the people
I don't
around me.
think you know what a sociopath is.
I've heard that a sociopath is somebody who evaluates people around them and find out everything about them. Not that I'm going to use them, but like find out, not like everything about them as in like their personal life, but just like what triggers you, what makes
Their
you happy,
weaknesses,
everything, the positive, the bad, what triggers you, how you.
But I think every normal person has those. Like,
Every
why
normal
aren't you
person
around
doesn't
people
have
not
that.
learning those things though? All right, and maybe I'm fucking crazy.
I'm gonna find those things out,
Or
and
maybe,
I'm gonna see if they
or
work
maybe the people
too.
who don't do that are the fucking problem, and you're fucking making problems. People need to stop fucking making problems out of other fucking people. That's the thing. Just because I like to know who the fuck I'm sitting next to doesn't make me out of my mind.
It's not what you know. It's how you use the things that you know about
It's like
them in a
when Joe Budden
manipulative
said,
way.
I psychologically analyze my friends.
You should
as
though.
you should.
But that's not a sociopath. You can.
That's one of the things
I know. I've always had that trait of being able to know people very, very well. But that
not
doesn't mean I
knowing,
use
figuring it the fuck out.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is that doesn't necessarily mean that I use it to my advantage.
Like I know what I could say to make both of you guys cry right now. I would never do it.
I know you also. Well, I don't know if you would cry, but I know what could hurt you also. That's not what I'm saying. It's saying, are you using it in a way to manipulate people or get what you want?
Everybody does. I think
that's
people need to take away the negative.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think people need to take away the negative stigma between manipulation and using people in relationship. Every relationship is give and take. You're being used. Every form,
relationship, and not even just like
friendship,
loving,
business, you're being used, and
I think you learn that as a kid, knowing how to approach your parents to get what you want, and know what mood they're in to say what, and shit like
you're my
that.
friend, and if I want you to go somewhere, I know all the nice things to say and do to get you to go with me. That's manipulation. But I'm not manipulating you for malicious reason, bitch. I'm trying to hang. Come hang with me.
All right, this is what a sociopath. Okay, you are obsessed with power and control.
Not obsessed, but I enjoy it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. They take advantage or use other people for personal gain. They have no moral boundaries.
So the first two things, check for you, check for me, or not?
No.
I'm not obsessed with power and control. I don't need
Okay,
power.
I'll give myself a check on that. What's the second one again?
Damn. I don't know how to answer any of these questions.
I have power and control within my life, but I don't need power and control over other people. I don't need power and control.
What's the next thing?
Oh, the next one is they take advantage of and use other people. It doesn't say the rest.
Check for you or not? Yeah, check for you.
I'd say in some situations.
Okay, check for me. Keep going.
Okay, they have no moral boundaries, which I don't know exactly what.
Moral boundary.
Yeah, that okay. To answer that question, the kitty in the blender for $1 million. Yes or no?
Hell yeah, blend that motherfucker up. How about you?
I don't think that's what they mean.
I know,
no moral boundaries. That's a moral boundary. Like
let's take it a step further. A person in a blender.
Well, that's different.
Come on, man. Let's just
because a cat in a blender. Like what the fuck?
That's a moral boundary.
So look, right now, somebody. This is perfect. That's a good example. If I offer you $1 million right now, you got to pick the kitty up, put it in the blender, close it, and press it and blend it yourself. Would you do that for $1 million? We all would. Okay, next. Stop it.
I can't even watch movies with.
Would you do it for $1 million on the table right now? Yeah, you would. Next.
I have some moral boundaries though. Like I have a lot of moral boundaries though.
I don't even know if you know what boundaries means.
I think
I don't have.
It's lacking empathy. That's what they're trying to say. Is do you lack empathy or not? Do you have empathy for others or not? Is your empathy way down here or is it way up here? Because I'm an empath. That's my mom told me.
But empath is if I'm sad, you feel sad. It's not.
You were to tell, that's what empath. If you were to tell me,
that's literally if right now I'm sad, not saying it, you feel sad. It's if I'm happy,
but that's
like
also,
you take on like every emotion the people around you feel, and you have no control of it. It's not being able to.
Does that make you an empath all the way? Because that's also like
you take on
reading the room. Like if we're all geeked right now, and you come in with a bad attitude and be sad. We're not going to be as geek because it's uncomfortable because you're not geek.
But you're not going to be as.
So that means you're not an empath at all.
No, so you're still in a good mood, right? But an empath is somebody who would walk into that room and even though they're you might tone down your good mood because what the fuck going on with this bitch? An empath is a person who would immediately take on your mood. Like, she's in a bad mood, so I'm in a bad mood. But empathy is, I caused pain to you. It didn't hurt me, but I understand you're hurt, and I feel bad about it. That's empathy. Empathy is seeing someone get hit by a car. Like, damn, that wasn't me, but that's fucked up. Empathy is thinking like, damn, the nigga Perkio isn't from here. The nigga 6ix9ine tricked him. That's fucked up. He didn't know what he was doing. Like, feeling like, empathy is even when you're cringing at, like, you know, what other people are doing and it doesn't affect you. It's feeling something for something that doesn't affect you or when you cause that.
I take on people. Like, my mom has a master's degree and she told me this. You feel me? Like,
I wasn't saying you were wrong. I was just explaining the difference between an empath and empathy. It's not the same thing.
No, yeah,
I wasn't saying
being
whether you were or
being
not.
an empath and having empathy is two whole different things for sure.
Like,
what's on my face?
Okay, go ahead.
Why do I make?
No,
okay.
No,
anyways, so wait. So what'd you say to that one? Have no moral boundaries. What'd you say to that one?
Not that much. Keep going.
Okay. They have a limited range of emotions.
I changed that. I have a very wide range of emotions. I'm just not soaking my emotions, soaking your emotions, or anything what you're saying. I understand how you feel, but like, okay, what's next? That's always my thing.
I don't know what this means. They have a huge discard pile
of people that they dispose of and no longer have a connection with.
I most definitely have that.
Discard.
I can discard anybody at any time of day.
You gotta go. That's the next.
I have a problem with that. They become hostile when threatened, which I don't know.
I feel like everybody should become hostile
when
threatened.
I don't know what that means. Superficial charm.
What? You lost me at that.
It's fake. Me.
Oh, fake.
It's me.
What is that?
Keep going.
So me, I'm like, if you know me, or just naturally, I'm rude and nasty, and like that's like I can't help it. Like I genuinely can't help it. But sometimes
she knows how to.
But sometimes I can come into a room and be like, "Hey y'all, da, 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 that big like that's not. It's me. That's be my mood, and it's not fake. But I'm doing that. That's not natural. There's some people that are just naturally I'm not naturally that. I could just be that, and so it's superficial. It's not me. Like it's not fake. It's not who I am. It's just shit. I'm doing that for other people. If it was up to me, get the fuck out my face.
Okay, so incapacity for love.
Loving.
You know how you said no to that?
No, like I think I have an overcapacity for love. No,
I answered that question very quickly. No,
I think I'm in the middle with that one.
I don't have that much in me. I didn't get enough as a child. Sorry.
Yeah,
y'all.
I think I'm kind of like in the middle.
I ain't got that much love to give, man.
Okay, so deceitfulness. What does that mean?
A liar?
Oh, okay.
Being able to trick people? Like
Am
Barney.
I deceitful? I don't think I'm that deceitful.
I think everybody has those qualities.
Everybody
can.
But like, am I up here with deceitfulness? I don't feel like I'd be lying that much. Like, I don't even care enough to lie.
Very deceitful. Next.
Shallow emotions.
I'm not understanding that deeply. Can you explain that to me?
Shallow emotions, so...
Fake emotions? Faking your emotions?
Shallow emotions.
Or...
Shallow emotions. I wish I explained it.
Caring only about superficial things, I would assume, because that's what shallow is.
But they said emotions, though.
Yeah, so your emotions, you don't have deep emotions about anything, so you're never in love. You only like somebody. You're never really mad. You're just a little irritated.
No, you're not thinking. I get angry.
Like none of the emotions you have reach full capacity, like a low level of everything. So like I don't have that. Like everything I have is This
is what it says. You may be jarred, for an example, when you realize that the seemingly interested guy you're talking to abruptly changes. What the fuck?
Oh, me. Yeah. What the fuck is happening? That's having a big ego though. That's my problem. My ego is fucking huge.
What's the next one?
Okay, so boredom and need for stimulation.
For sure. I think we can all three just say yeah to that and move the fuck on.
Well, I want to see what they say more. Stimulation seek.
Read it out loud.
Okay, so something to experience boredom is related to strong stimulation seeking urge to gather with emotional shallowness without much of true connection to other people, and with a temperament that is always searching for thrills and excitement. The sociopath is quick to take changes to engage in risky behaviors.
For the fun of it, because you're bored?
I don't think I do that.
We just talked about you doing that last week. You literally said,
what did I do?
I'd be bored.
But
that's
what
gets me in trouble.
That wasn't a risky situation. Like, I wasn't like getting shot at. Well, I did get my
Yeah, but I think there's different levels of your thrill or what excites you.
No, I think I just have like I know what it is. I'm in need for affection from other people. It has nothing to do with wanting to just be bored.
I think it's the same thing. The affection can be your thrill. I don't think thrill means skydiving. I think it just means what.
Well, okay, this says
it sounds like pretty much you'll do anything if you're bored for your own personal gain, no matter how it affects the other person. If you're bored, you'll just do it because you're bored. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
Though his behavior has caused others at work to be leery of him, he may he also be admired for his aggressive behavior and willingness to go out on a limb to get new contracts and make money for his employer.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Next one.
Okay, a history of shady conduct.
Very much so.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Scam for sure.
A riddle of. What the fuck is this word?
Why would you
Contradictions.
What does that mean?
You go ahead and just say yeah.
What?
A riddle of contradictions.
Oh yeah. And I hate when people say
I don't have that.
As a result of their skill at manipulation and deception, sociopaths have a difficult to decipher due to large part of their skill in presenting themselves as likable and even sensitive guys. So you're pretty much putting on a different face in front of people.
Facade.
I do that a lot.
You want. Yeah.
I most definitely do that a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it.
What all I took from that is that I'm charming. What the fuck?
I told you when I was a kid, and people were saying the things they wanted to be when they want to grow up and stuff. I always thought it was cool to be a con artist. Every time I see con artists in movies or TV shows, I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and I want to be a con artist. But I was a kid.
I want to be a rock star. I remember vividly saying that. I want to be a rock star.
Like, with music?
No, I didn't. I thought what a rock star was just being famous and just everybody loving them and, like, just being famous. But because I remember seeing rock stars on the TV back when, like, metal and shit like that was cool. And they were, like, in front of a stage and they were, like, rocking out and shit.
I used to want to be Oprah.
Oprah? How did you know? I don't even think I knew who Oprah was.
I think I only knew who Oprah was when I was a kid. I don't know who that bitch is now.
I don't even think I
knew. Did you see
the
the Ellen clip? Oprah was on Ellen, and she was like, when's the last time you been to a bank? And then Oprah was like, I ain't been to a bank in, I don't even know, like 25 years. And she was like, actually, I just went to the bank the other day just to feel like a normal person, deposit a check to see what it felt like.
What the
and
fuck?
I deposited $1 million check. And she was like, actually, it was $2 million. I was fucking dying. Like, you bitches is rich.